Hey everyone, welcome back to today's episode. I think we're finally in double digits. We're in episode 11 of our campaign. And the gang's here. Greg Miguel is not able to make it because he's going to Paris, Georgia.
Perry.
Perry. The fuck is Perry? Okay, well, beside the point. He said he wouldn't be able to make it today. So I have actually, before we start the session, I have two ideas we can do. Would one of you guys like to take control of Greg for this session, so that, and you can make him do anything stupid, like if it, because it's his fault he's not here, or would you, and in fights you would be able to be the one fighting and controlling, or would you rather me be the one that takes control of the combat with him and things?
I think David could probably play him like as the NPC, and then you can take over combat.
I wouldn't be opposed about taking over the NPC, but the combat's you guys. I would rather you guys do the actual combat if there was to be something that I would do. So what would you guys suggest? Cora, David, Selena?
I'm okay with taking over for him.
Okay. It's good to know.
It's gonna be great whenever it's a total player kill. Whenever Greg's character dies, and you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Miguel. I was playing your character, and I just rolled horribly, and he died."
It'll be his
Well,
fault.
now you get to talk to yourself. You have your own conversations.
Oh my god, you're right.
Now you can be racist to yourself.
Warlock Home Simulator.
What?
Bro,
Welcome back.
Hey,
bro, you're
talk to yourself.
He's
Wait,
a 10, but he
racist
actually
showing.
got my mom pregnant when I was out of town. They are keeping it, so now I don't know if he's my boyfriend or stepdad. What
You're
the
just reading
fuck?
that now? You're just reading that now?
Reading.
Why are you reading that out loud after the recording started?
You choose to read that on record.
You should have looked at that before you started the recording.
Because I didn't fucking know.
Or at least read it
I like
inside your
scared
brain.
kitty.
Anyway, beside the fucking point, okay? Oh, that reminds me. I discovered something recently. I can do this. Pop out
What?
screen. So now I can read chat and not have to show it to everyone.
Amazing.
Oh, awesome.
Truly incredible.
How have you been doing that?
Fucking memes are immaculate when the session starts, but they're never really live when outside of the session. Also, I got a new Apple Watch,
see?
and I'm gonna be doing this cool thing where I have a D&D dice on my Apple
Oh, that's
Watch.
so cool.
So I
Nerd.
want to quickly roll it. Fuck.
Roll for session.
Roll for session at the 7. Okay, critical fail.
Oh no.
Well, it was a good episode today, guys.
Exciting.
All right.
Got only
Anyway,
We got so much done.
we got amazing progress today,
Amazing.
boys. I think it's a good time for a break. New DM's gonna come in. It's just gonna. I need to take a. I'm too burnt out. I do so much. I'm just kidding.
Is that a Beyblade battle arena?
This?
I got Beyblade
No,
battle.
it's my dice tray.
Looks
You
like
could spin Beyblade in that.
Natural.
You could-
too.
you could
Okay.
put some
Let's
Beyblade
actually
in
get
that
the
there.
session done because my rolls have been shit. All right. Are you ready? All right. So with all the shenanigans out of the way, hopefully, let us continue the Knights of Greebo campaign. Where we last left off, the party, half of the party of Greg, Selena, Cora, and Bosch all stayed in Waterdeep in order to... Wait, not Water... Was it Waterdeep? Dawngrass, sorry. In Dawngrass, after... Fuck. Dawngrass, after Javier and Warlock left to go back home to go back towards the Helping Hand Orphanage. Cora, being able to display her new sense of music taste, managed to accumulate quite a bit of gold, while Selena helped in stealing a bunch of the patrons' money. Bosch went back and discovered his elongated tower, and prematurely greased on a recently hidden Talathiel, while
A
Greg
minor. A minor. Bosch greased on a minor.
No, it's not.
Oh, I love catching up with things.
It's not. What it
and
sounds
Greg just stood there menacingly and encouraged the mosh pits that around Cora. The what was your bard name?
Oh shoot, I don't remember.
God
Hardcore
damn it.
core.
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta make up a new one every time.
Hardcore Cora.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Hardcore Cora. Fuck it. That I guess is hardcore Cora. Write that down. That's important.
Write that down. Write that down.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's the most important part.
After also hearing that their cleric Wenris decided to pursue a little bit more of a personal path with Orinore rather than stealing children, the party was left without heals, and they decided to look on the hunt for health potions, only to walk in to the Jolly Good store, where they saw Jolly Good. Having recently scammed them, they've been looking for revenge, not before Jolly Good offered a deal. Steal back from the Museum of Animation a reanimated suit of armor and get 10 potions, regular healing potions for 100 gold. The party begrudgingly accepted and went towards this house of animation 3 hours before they were supposed to.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Strategy.
We're just really on time.
And ran into a interesting character, Victoria Dupont. After a pretty insane series of hiding, running away, stealing, and a lot of grease, the party managed to get the suit of armor out of the museum and back towards Jolly Good, where they received 10 health potions for 100 gold pieces.
Wasn't it 3 regular health potions for 100 gold?
Well, they got 10 for 100 gold. I remember because they said there were 7 more. Just to clarify, Javier, Zach, I pulled out 3. They rolled an insight check, and then they said they was like, okay, off the insight check, they pulled out 7 more. That's why I said all these 10 health potions are 400 gold pieces.
Stop trying to take our potion.
Hey. I want a fair game, dang it.
Each time you talk about it, they take off a potion.
Every time you talk about it, a potion
You get one
mysteriously
less.
turns into poison. Poison.
Poison.
Oh,
It looks the exact same. You gotta guess.
Pretty much.
I would live, man, after doing that drywall from those.
And after trying to cast grease inside the store, the party was quickly kicked out of the Jolly Good store, only to cast grease onto the poor shop owner that, only for the grease smell to carry on back into the shop where the Jolly Good Emporium was.
Oh god. You greased the kobold.
Oh no. So what happened was, they left, Jolly Good pushed them out the store, and Bosch casted grease inside the Jolly Good store, but because there was magic canceling, it didn't go until after they reopened the door and entered, and it just greased the inside of the store that it was held.
We do a little greasing.
a little greasing.
A little bit of trolling.
A little bit of trolling.
And
yes.
after that successful heist and acquiring of health potions, the party headed back towards Bosch's new tower, and that is where we pick up on today's session. So the 4 of you, Greg, Bosch, Selena, and Cora, all head towards the tower, and Bosch, do you remember the password for your tower this time?
Oh, I remember.
And so you walk towards the door, and you try to open the door.
Grease.
The door opens. And standing right in front of it is Talathael with a sweep, just sweeping the floor. And this would be the first time that you, Selena, Cora, and Greg would actually notice this.
Home sweet home again.
Oh,
Oh,
hello!
that was the kid.
Hello!
Oh my god.
Oh, the kid was just here. I don't know. But I set her to work.
Yes!
Everything
I'm
considered.
earning my pay.
Your pay is just housing. I hope you know that.
Child labor.
Better than most.
Yeah, child labor.
Child labor.
Sure, there are laws
Child-
against
I wouldn't
this.
say child labor.
I thought
just
Warlock was
child
British, not
helping.
Bosch.
What
What?
is she, an unpaid intern?
No, I get paid. Bosch has already established a wonderful employee guidelines to work under in his tower.
You're not my employee.
I will be. So what I do so far is I clean his tower. I make sure that all of the books are in order. I make sure that the new floor upstairs is actually organized. That's kind of my room for now, but hopefully it'll be okay. Besides that, I also go out shopping and make sure that I get some food into Master Bosch's tummy tum.
This is
Don't-
Please
getting
don't tell me you made her call you master.
What?
Please don't tell me that you made her call you master.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No, no, no.
No, David's back on that thing again.
strange. Straight and off-putting. Oh lord.
Oh no! Oh no! I call him Master. It's nothing like that. He's just my employer. Oh,
Like
so
a
don't call him.
librarian.
So okay, wait. What do I call you then?
Just Bosch.
Racist! Racist!
Not racist.
Racist. Got it. Okay.
Oh my god.
So Greg comes up and is like looking at Talatha. I was like, "I'm glad you're okay, kid," and just strong arm just patting the bat on top of the head, like, "Ow! Ow!
Concuss the
Stop!
child.
Stop!
Greg, don't kill her, man. Don't kill her.
They were a little less developed. The soft spot on their skull would have caved in.
Anyway, so you guys would know that you don't have a place to stay tonight. That you just walked up to Bosch's tower. So are these
Wow.
guys staying with us? Sweep.
I'm
I mean, yeah,
I've got a
I'm
place
sure.
to stay. I don't know about them.
I mean, the new floor upstairs could be their place.
How do you feel about rent?
Excuse
The
me.
landlord. Negative character development. All going
Right.
downhill.
Bro is like trying to
Also
charge
sleep on the
rent on.
street.
Try to charge
Oh,
rent
no.
on his
Just get
magically
inside, come on.
aberrated tower.
It's Dungeons and Dragons Airbnb.
D&D.
The racist abode.
Air D&D. Oh god.
Racist abode. 1
So
out of 5 stars.
you said rent.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I was only joking. You guys can come on.
What a jest. What a jest.
I'm assuming the party enters his tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
So let me give you a little bit more of a description of Bosch's tower, since it wasn't really well described the first time. This is you guys enter. You guys see there's a little bit of a candlelight surrounding, lit by magically lit flames, as it was established in the actual tower in the first place. And what you see on the first floor is very much this haphazard library. In like one corner, there's a bunch of books on bookshelves that most of them don't have titles, and there's only a couple that do, but they are in a different language. And there's also a kitchen on the bottom floor, right next to the books. On the other side, if it was the top right, it would be top left, the kitchen. It's pretty self-explanatory haphazardly. There's a little bit of a dining room area in the middle of the room where you can see Bosch also has some leftover food, and Talathea's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't clean that up," and she goes up and starts picking up the plates off there. But you see, it's like a decent, like it's not a incredibly clean place, but it's also not extremely messy. You see also on the first floor there is. You see also on the first floor there is an alchemy section where Bosch has been experimenting with different types of grease, trying to get the most viscous type of grease, and organizing also different spell components and different spell books that are there that have not been used in quite a while. And then there's nothing else going on in this room. There is, although, on the bottom left side, a little bit of a staircase that leads up towards the next floor. So that is the first floor of Bosch's tower. Is there anything you guys like to do in this tower?
I'm just gonna wander over to the books and check out a few of them. Like, ooh, look at this.
So you go and look at these books. Like I said, most of them do not have titles on the actual spines, but there are some that do. It is not uncommon though. What languages do you speak?
Who, me? Oh, I speak Common, Dwarvish, Halfling, and Infernal.
Okay, you would not know the language.
Darn, I'm just looking at the pictures, or lack thereof.
Yeah, you're looking at there's no actual pictures, and the reading as
Like
you see
holding
is,
it upside down.
no, it's
Where you pick up,
it's
just
a
back in the same
different.
spot.
It is just a different book. It is just a book that is not in English. It is uncommon. It is very much just a book with a different language that you would be aware of.
Gotcha.
If you are you specifically looking for the ones that are titled on the spines, or?
Just whatever would interest me, I guess. Are there any like musical scores or anything like that?
Unfortunately, Bosch would Bosch play any instruments?
Would he play instruments? I don't think he would play instruments himself, but he knows how. He was taught.
So he wouldn't have any instruments or any music in the actual tower.
No.
Yeah, so there wouldn't be anything of the sort.
Darn.
Bosch is a pretty boring person. That's what you can gather on the first floor.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Then Cora loses interest in the bookshelf.
Greg's kind of just sitting there in the back corner trying to look at the books too, and he's like, I can't read. I'm just kidding, I can read. I just can't read this. Alright, just puts it back and it's just like, so what's for dinner today, Bosch?
Well, let's see
It's
what
grease! And it just and she's like already just like boiling this huge vat of oil. And he's like, we just grease things here. Isn't that right, Bosch? I mean, racist.
You... Excuse me. You've been here for maybe a day that I know of. You've made yourself real at home.
Well, your place has never looked any cleaner.
That's true.
If you keep me employed, I promise you, this will stay clean.
But no, we're not having grease.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you guys. Today's menu, we are gonna have some roasted beef on top of a small slather of an interesting sauce that I created with a bunch of herbs that I found in the back garden. You don't have a back garden, Bosch. Or at least when you don't. And so you go and look. Do you go outside and look?
Do you have a window?
Oh yes, you would have a window. You would have a window near. You look, and there is actually the beginnings of a garden.
How did you set this up so quick? We were only gone like a day.
Magic, and he starts.
Oh yeah.
I did. So it was funny because you left in a hurry, and you just left this potion, this one vial of some very strange liquid, and it wasn't grease because I know what grease is. I was sprayed with it, and so I was like, I have these seeds that I've been wanting to grow, but my mother, Esmeralda, the jerk, didn't let me ever grow in the loose needle, and I'm like, maybe he would appreciate some lovely fresh herbs, and I thought, I don't know what this does, so I poured it, and it worked.
Oh.
Greg, I'm sorry, not Greg, Bosch. If you were to describe what that bottle was, what would it be filled with?
Make something up. Make something up.
Pick something that doesn't make you seem like a freak.
Oh yeah, please.
Say some kind of weird experimental, almost grease that wasn't grease in the end. And I just kind of set it aside. Didn't really care about it too much.
Because it's not grease.
It's not grease.
It's acne hair growth solution.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, so Bosch, I think your character has a balding spot, right?
Is it a balding spot?
Do you have a would Bosch have a balding spot?
He is kind of old. He might be trying to
Roll
protect
for it.
against hair loss.
Roll for it.
Okay, roll for hair loss, Bosch. Roll for hair loss.
Roll for hair loss.
Roll for hair loss. Roll for bald.
I would
Okay.
like to say we should change the name of Bosch's tower to the grease trap.
Yes.
All right, we're rolling for hair loss. D20. We got an 8 in hair loss.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely having a bald spot. It's
covered
one
up
of those
by-
that are like just like in the top of his head, so it's like it looks like he's growing hair long, and it goes out the back, but there's like a little bit of a patch that's like bald. And
Well,
so-
that's why he has his hair grown out long, so he can just cover it up.
The
with...
ultimate comb over.
Yeah, so Bosch, this would have been a type of hair loss that you were experimenting with working on, but it wasn't working. In fact, it worked and then it just fell down, and so you were like, so you just went on and didn't work on it anymore, and so you were actually quite upset because that was like a pretty close to perfect. So I don't know if you'd be upset by this, but that's like your hair loss solution that you were fixing.
I wouldn't let them know though.
Oh no, you wouldn't. But if you were to talk if Talathiel said that that's what she poured, would you be upset?
Probably not. If
Okay.
it didn't work for me.
I'm like, well, yeah, now we have a garden, and it's a little back garden, and there's some herbs there. There's some nice little vegetables that are growing. It is now a garden that can satiate you and one other person.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, roast beef, some sauces, and also roasted pumpkin. I went to the store and took the liberty of taking some funds out of your inventory. It just costed a gold. It's okay.
Sorry, I was preoccupied. What happened?
She went and got roasted pumpkin for a gold, and she's gonna roast some pumpkin for you guys. But she took it out of your gold stash, Bosch.
All right, kid.
Killer.
You're starting to cross some lines
Oh.
already. Don't
What?
take my gold.
But this is for you, right? This is for you and your friends. Would you not want to take care of your friends?
Whatever.
Oh, gaslit by a child.
Anyway, Selena and Cora, what would you? I know that you were reading the books. What will Cora be doing?
I want to go explore the rest of the tower.
All right, so you head up to the second floor.
Yep.
So the second floor is it's the same size. So every room so far is relatively the same size. If not slightly smaller as you head towards the top, but it is a room that looks like it is a room of a place of living, a residence of sleep. You see a bed in the side corner that's haphazard. That was cleaned up recently. It's actually a very clean room. And there's a mirror as well as a couple as a bedside table, and then a table for the middle with a current tea set that's very pristinely cleaned with no tea inside of it. There's also a drawer and some extra thing. What would Bosch have in his bedroom?
In his bedroom,
Yeah.
he'd have kind of like a lava lamp, but is a grease lamp. You know,
Grease lamp.
he'd have a nice little grease lamp. His bed is probably kind of small.
Bed, but filled with grease.
His
What?
bed is
Water
not.
bed, but it's grease.
It's a water bed filled with grease. I'm fucking done.
Okay, maybe he likes his grease too much.
I don't think. Maybe that'll be something else, but no, it's just a normal bed.
Okay, yeah,
yes.
normal bed, not like extremely huge. Just good enough. Trying to be cozy.
So
not extravagant.
what you
have
know?
a rug,
So what?
definitely.
Yeah. What? So you notice the rug? It is very actually. It's a very beautiful rug. It's elven in design, which makes sense, but it seems actually. Who is up on the second floor? Is it just you, Selena?
I believe so.
Roll a perception check for me.
Nat 20, baby!
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So, what you would notice about this rug, and while it is very beautiful, you can, with a nat 20, you are able to note that there are char marks on this tapestry. There's like this little bit like a burning and then attempt to mend, and that hasn't really properly been done. That hasn't been able to properly mend. And because of that, it looks beautiful still, but there are more that with a nat 20 you do notice that there are things about it that are like birds that are out of place, that the pattern doesn't fit right, but that's what you get with a nat 20. It also would notice actually with nat 20 there's a little bit of soot and ash still on it.
Nat 20 rug inspection.
Yeah. Other than that, it's a slightly smaller room than the first floor, and it's mostly empty because of that. But you'd also note on this floor, the one side is just his bedroom, the other side is a second library, and this one as well has a lot more books. This one has a lot more library. And this one has a mixture of books with no titles on the spines, books with different languages on the spine, and there would be some books in common. That's what you would. There would be also a little table where there'd be a bunch of sprawlings and a little board where there would be some alchemical, alchemical combinations there. But other than that, that's all you get. And see on the second floor.
I guess I'll go approach the bookcase.
Okay, this one, there are some books that actually have common on the spines. If do you want to pick one up, or are you just gonna look?
Just look.
Okay, so
These might be cursed. I don't want to touch them.
there are around 5 books that are on the. There are 5 books that are in common. The first one on the top right, it's the first one is the best place to find the cheapest spell components, 101. The second book, which is around the top, a little bit of the middle on the second shelf, it reads how to overthrow an evil lord. It looks like a novel of some sort. Evil Lord. The third book says, how can I convince my friends I'm not racist? Or a pedophile.
Oh,
my God.
Or bad. And but when you pick that up and you look through it, it's really nothing like that. It looks like a joke book. It looks like a bunch of like those really shitty shock books that are like, wow, he said that? Oh wait, the next line just ruins the whole thing and it's clearly a joke type bullshit. The fourth book is around on the last it's on the last shelf. It reads different animals for the best familiar. companion. And the last book is actually not even on the shelf. It is currently on the table where it's open wide. And that book, if you pick that up, it reads Dragons of Treeful Ground. That's what you get.
I'll look at the dragon book, I guess.
All right, roll a investigation check for me. Hey, Cora, what are you doing during this, by the way?
I guess I was still downstairs, but I could wander up there. Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I just want to know what you're doing in this when you get inside.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, hold on, let me just. Oh, yeah. With a 10, you wouldn't really. So the Dragons of Treefogron are more. They say they're more of a myth. The thing is, they know that there are dragons, but no one's ever really seen them. There are just a bunch of them that have been there's been sightings as like from afar, never up close, and there's been secondhand experiences or encounters with these dragons, and so there's no real set. There's no real like set dragons here, but there are some that. But with a 10, you would not be able to figure out where these dragons are or what their names would be. Except one. The reason why, even with a 10, you would clearly be able to see, you'd be clearly able to see that there's one part of this book that is heavily weathered. And it seems that there is as well some underlinings. And the name that, and while there is no real description of this dragon, it's clear that Bosch has been obsessed with this part of the book. And as you read it, it says, not much has been told about right and the strong. But it has been told, but from what we've heard, everything that he sees is turned into ash, and then moves on to the next dragon. But that part is the one part that you would know with the 10. That's the only dragon you really find. Yep.
Ooh.
All right, and Bosch, what are you doing? Cora, what are you doing? Greg is just hanging out.
Can I roll? What would it be? Perception? I want to see if I noticed that anybody's like gone upstairs.
You would have noticed.
I would have noticed. Oh, okay, cool.
Actually, would you like to roll a perception check anyway? I want to see it.
Swag.
Are you trying to be stealthy about this, Cora? Selena?
Not really.
Yeah, you would. Even with the 6, you notice that. So you note that Selena went upstairs, and Cora. I assume Cora, you're heading upstairs as well.
Yeah, I might go see where she's at.
Okay, so both you and Cora move up the stairs together. You'd see Selena looking at this book.
I think Bosch is kind of picky about who's up in his like personal business, so he'd kind of go upstairs to supervise.
Yeah. You would go first then, and then Cora would join shortly afterwards. Would you go shortly after Selena goes up, or would you wait for Selena to go up and wait a little bit?
I'd wait like a minute before getting too uncomfortable with myself.
Yeah, okay, so at this moment, so let's just say you are getting to the point where you walk up the stairs and you see Selena looking at this book. So
what?
You see her looking at the book on the table.
Oh, hey, you're touching my books.
I only touched one, I swear, because I'm afraid the other ones might be cursed.
Okay, well, don't touch my books. It's important research I'm doing.
On dragons?
Sure. Look, just don't mess with my things. If anything gets messed up or ruined, I don't know. I might lose a significant amount of progress. Okay.
Duly noted.
Good.
Yeah. So, that is all you find on the second floor. If you want to go up to the third floor, I assume
There's
you.
a third floor?
Yep. Yep. Remember,
Oh shit.
bro? I literally said you have one more tower,
Forgot.
one more floor in your tower, bro. Jesus fucking Christ. So then on the third floor, you can see that there's a small bed cot. It's not as nice as Bosch's, but it doesn't have as many things. But you also can tell this room is relatively empty, and you can see now Talathiel's on the going through and setting up little bed cots for you guys, and just organizing the room to make it seem like it's more of a temporary residence of stay while you guys are here. And that it would all you find on the third floor. It is unless Bosch wants to do something else with that third floor, that is an empty room that is being used. That is used for temporary points of stay. So yeah, that is the grease trap. Bosch's magical tower. So, is there anything else you want to do? Or is it a long rest?
I guess we should rest, guys. Aren't we
Yeah,
trying to
just
meet up with our friendos?
True.
Yeah, I want to get an early start.
Perfect. Alright. So the three of you go to bed as well as Greg. And Talathiel organizes herself and goes to bed, and the now house is spit clean.
I'm gonna stay up a little bit longer, just because I don't need as much sleep for a full rest.
Yes, you'd only need 4 hours.
And I'm gonna go ahead and like pack my dragon's book.
So you go and pack the dragon's book. You, being the person that procured the book, also look at the other dragons. In the at the other dragons in. I hope someone's writing down these dragon names because I have not written down any dragon names. But so you look at the other dragons as well that are around there. Looking through the book, you note about Darius, the scary one. That's Dirres, the scary one. Kurvug, the strong-minded. That is a relatively. That is a black dragon that resides around Uzix. Returth, the evil one. That is a dragon that has been mythologically. That is a myth dragon that people have said to have seen, but never actually experienced. That is allegedly the sole protector of the tower. And I assume that there'll be way more dragons, but the ones that you would remember from looking at this book are those two and Krigiros, the Lord of the Black. And that is the dragon that resides in the darkness of the Astral Sea, where occasionally it comes on to the world of Trifogrand as a joke. Or that's what they say in the book. There are more dragons there, but for now, that is what you would, if you were to stay out 4 hours, you would be able to uncover. As well as Righton, the strong-minded.
Cool.
Yes. Oh, one more just for the hell of it. You also find Airy, the adorable. That is more of a smaller little funsy dragon that definitely goes along with children tales, but there have been some sightings around. There have been some sightings of Airy, the adorable, around the Aylesbury area. The smaller dragon that seems to just reside in that area. Yeah, that'd be what you get. That is a female dragon also. Airy the adorable is a female dragon. So yeah, you stay up an extra 4 hours. Around 2 hours into you staying up and reading through that book as well as packing it away, you hear a knock at your door.
The kid's already back by this time, right?
Oh no, she stays with you.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she's living in your house.
No, I'm saying... Oh, I thought the kid went out. Okay.
No.
Okay. Then,
Unless you establish that. The understanding was that she snuck away, has her own cot in the 3rd floor, and is staying there.
Okay, well, never mind then. Then who the hell could that be? I like to get up and kind of creep downstairs. Do I have like a peephole?
You would have a peephole in your door.
I'd like to look through my peephole.
But you'd also hear, "Let me in! Let me in!
God.
Give me back my daughter!" And you'd see in the peephole
Yeah.
Esmeralda, currently there, very much like upset, and she's like, "Give me back Tarathael. I know that she's been there."
Question, real quick. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem.
I need you, lovely DM. I need you to send me like a description of Esmeralda because I have a very specific idea for a drawing, and I need to do it like right now. But I need to know what she looks like, and I need it like typed and sent to me because I gotta like pop off for a second. But yeah, please.
Remind me to do that in like at the end of the session. Got it. All right. So yeah, you would see through the peephole. Actually, roll a perception check for me.
6. I'm getting low rolls.
So you would see Talathael, very much kind of in like a cloak and night garb, and very much like upset. Clearly, she's upset with what's going on right now. She can't find her daughter, but with a 6, you wouldn't be able to really see anyone else if there was anyone else there. So
Okay.
what do you do?
I'm gonna complain my ass off to this lady. Lady, it's how late, and you've decided to come.
It doesn't matter how late. I know you have her.
How would you even know if I did?
Because I know. Or at least
Ma'am,
I think I know because I can't find her anywhere else.
I'm in the middle of studying, okay? I don't know.
You don't even know how she got to your place, how she found your place.
I was gonna say, I don't know how you found me.
I have my ways of
not-
finding. And I just want my daughter, and then I will gladly let you go back to bed. Or there's your studies. That's whatever the important things there are there. But I need my daughter. And
Ma'am.
why can't I break this door? Ulrich, break this door down. At this point, you would see behind her, what you thought was Shadow, is just this big ogre fella that just comes up and is like, "I'm sorry, Esmeralda," and he's ready to go punch the door. Would the door be magical as in protective? And it's only protected by a password, right?
Yeah.
So, I wish James was here, but I imagine magical locks are very hard to break with physical stuff.
Can I? Before, I don't know. I don't want my door to be broken. I don't want. Can I open my door and cast my best friend?
So it's okay. So wait, it's actually funny because what I rolled. You open the door as he's about to punch. Like, wait, no, and it's punches right to beside you. He rolled a 4. He was gonna miss the door if he didn't open the door. So now
He's gonna miss.
he missed the door, but you opened the door and it ran like he punched it and it just right past your face.
Oh.
And so you want to cast Grease?
Yeah, but I think at this point I've just about shit myself since I almost got smacked in the face.
I'd say on brand with Bosch. You got the punch comes in, you shit yourself, and then premature, and then too late cast the grease, and it just all over Esmeralda and Ulrich. And now this half elf and this ogre are in Greece. They have disability on a disadvantage on dexterity checks, correct?
May check.
I believe that is the case. Would it be loud?
Yeah, would we hear this? Would we wake up at this point?
I think you
What's
guys-
your passive perception?
10 passive perception.
10 passive.
It doesn't say that it.
Mine's a 12.
What about you, Bosch? What did you say?
It doesn't say that it is disadvantage. No.
Okay, what does it say?
When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
Good enough.
A creature that enters the area ends its turn there must also succeed.
That is
dexterity.
right. That is right. Okay. So let me quickly just get this. All right. So we're doing Esmeralda. You're standing in it as well, right? Does it affect you?
I cast it in front of me.
But it'd be a 10-foot sphere, 10-foot circle, on the floor, right?
Oh, I guess.
So do you want it to do it where it would not hit you, but it would still hit them? So it'd be 10 feet away from you.
Actually, you're saying this now. I probably got startled, so I kind of miss.
You would hit yourself. Roll
Yeah.
a dexterity saving throw. I want to roll for Esmeralda. Yeah, with an 8 she fails. What's the DC?
Attack save 13.
She fails. And the ogre actually it gets a nat. Oh, no, never mind. She rolled a 13. Thought it was amazing. He fails.
I got 12, and then I have a +1 dexterity.
You pass. So you cast this grease and you start slipping and be like, whoa! With that slip, you kick your foot up just in front of this ogre's head. And he's like, whoa, whoa, and just slams down. And Esmeralda just gets knocked back by this. At this point, with that, definitely Selena, Cora, and Greg would wake up and hear this. Hear the as this ogre just falls flat on his back.
Are we under attack right now?
What's going on down there?
Man, let's go see.
So you
Come on,
guys
Greg,
head
let's
down.
check it out.
So it takes you 12 seconds to get down, I guess, through the stairs. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna roll. Bosch, is there anything you want to do in the? You have 2 actions. You have 2 rounds right now.
I have
Before
2 rounds.
yes.
Oh.
So you have 2 actions that you can do. Is there anything you want to do beforehand to defeat the situation, or are you trying to?
I don't know. This orc seems very
Ogre.
ogre. What was his name?
Ulrich.
Ogre. That's his name?
Yeah, Ulrich. Ulrich. It's not very smart, but strong.
Okay. I don't know. This guy seems kind of scary. I don't like him. Can I blind them? I'm gonna blind them.
Both of them? Alright.
Both of them.
What do you need to do? What do I need to do?
Is it? Hold on.
By the way, I will say you did not take a long rest. So any spells that you casted, if you have no spell slots, you cannot cast
Right.
blindness if you don't have any spell slots. So just letting you know. You haven't taken a long rest yet. You said you purposely stayed up for this.
I have some magic. I have some second level. I'll do, like, fuck. Cantrips. What do you do? I'll shocking grasp him. It
Okay.
doesn't blind him, but
All right. What is it? You have to roll, right?
oh, true. Um, 1d8 lightning damage.
But
Oh, and he can't take reactions. So, oh, well, okay, 1d8, 1d8. 8.
no. But do you have to attack him, or does he have a dexterity saving throw?
No, I just touch him with my hand.
Oh yeah. So you deal 8 points of lightning damage to him, and you watch now as he's laying down. He's like, "Hey, what was it?" And like just kind of like very much like you heard him. That's for sure. At this point, both Esmeralda and the ogre are going to take their turns to try and get up, half of their turn to get up out of prone. And if you start your turn in grease, they have to once again do it, or is it just last once?
It's any target that steps into or ends its turn in grease.
So yeah, they would try and get out of the grease. I assume at this point you also try to close the door.
No, I'm not too concerned about the door right now.
Because they can get up. They're gonna
Right.
get up out of prone. That takes half their movement. And ogres
Yeah,
have
I'll
a
close my door.
20. Okay, so you close the door. Roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
8. Plus 1
So
is
you
9.
you go to close the door, and suddenly this hand from ogre keeps the door open, and it is like, I don't like that you did that, little man. And
I don't like that you jumped me.
I need you to
big-
roll initiative, Bosch.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
2.
Oh god. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, yeah. So the ogre go. At this point, you have one round before you hear. Before all of you both join. Okay. So just pray that Bosch stays alive. So it is the ogre's turn. He goes first. He's going to use. He has no weapons in his hand. So he's just gonna do an arm strike. That is a... Actually, no. Let's say for his turn, he pulls out from his back a huge, like a big wooden club. And it looks like it's like half of them. Mind you, this man is like tall. He fits in your doorway, but he's like big. And with he does the 14 hit your armor class.
What? My armor class is 11.
Yep. Okay. So what hit? All right. And with that, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as this man just smacks you, and you kind of like fly back towards the wall and just splat against the wall, like just slip down. He does not have a reaction, and with his bonus, he can't do anything with the bonus action. It is now your turn.
Fuck. What can I even do here? Can I guess I can only magic missile since he's so far away.
Okay, so to take 8 points of damage. Alright, so he's at 51. Alright, magic missile. What's the dexterity saving throw, or is it just takes it?
It's instantaneous.
Perfect. Okay, roll the damage.
I have 3 darts that do 1d4 plus 1.
Each, or just... Okay, so roll each dart. 1d4 plus 1.
2,
Okay.
2, 3.
Fuck. Okay, so you did 7 points of damage overall. So you see, after you get splattered against the wall and you just kind of fall down on the ground, you see this, like, you put your hand out. It's like, like, what would you say if you would have put your hand out? Like, and just be like,
I'm knocked out of wind. I'd probably be thinking to myself like, piece of shit.
you piece. You would say it, but you'd be like, you piece of shit. And it's just out of your hand go 3 arcane missiles that just kind of like powder on them, but they don't even do that much damage. But like they do damage, but they don't look like he's phased. At this point, this is when Cora, Selena, and Greg would be coming down towards the and see this huge ogre in the hallway. I would like you to and Bosch, you're rolling for Greg, right?
Yeah.
All right, you 3 roll initiative for your turns.
Does he see us?
Oh yeah, they definitely see you guys. Like, he can't do anything about it. And I will say as well, the reactions. I think Shocking Grasp only lasts for 1 round, so he has his reactions back.
All right, I rolled a 12.
I've got a 15.
Okay, 12 and
Got a 3.
15. Okay, so at this point, you look and okay, so Bosch, yeah, okay, let's see here. 18. Cora had a 12. Selena had a 15.
Yep.
What did Greg get on his initiative roll?
Greg got a 3.
Nice. Okay, so let's do 14 damage towards the ogre. Alright. Bosch is at shit. So coming up first, you see this ogre as he turns now to look and see you guys. He's like, "Oh, it's a fight! It's a food!" Who would be first coming down the stairway?
Probably not me, because I'm the smallest.
Yeah. It depends on where we were sleeping, but
Let's
either
say-
me or Greg.
Let's say Greg. So okay, so Greg would be first. So at this point with this great club, he's like, "Whoa!" and he's gonna go and roll to hit Greg. Fuck.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna. That was a talk roll. Yeah, 14, natural 14. That hits Greg. Yeah, natural 14 hits Greg. All right. So with that, Greg takes 15 points of bludgeoning damage as it's like fight, and just Greg he gets smacked out of like off the stairs, stumbles down, still standing, but he's like, oh, fuck, and it's like, yeah, chaos. That's gonna end though his turn. Esmeralda's kind of just there like, you got it, old Greg, you got it. Selena, it's your turn. Selena? Can you guys hear me?
I can. I don't know where she went.
Sorry, my dog does not walk up the stairs well, so she needed help.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm sorry.
My schnauzer also needs
well, yes.
emotional support.
It is your turn, Selena. It is your turn.
I rolled a 1
For what?
to attack, right?
I mean, you could have attacked, you could hide, you could do whatever you want. You just never established it. So I need you to.
I mean, he saw us, right? So
You could still try and hide. I mean, people go. He was focused. He seemed like he focused his attention on the first person that was there. That was Greg, and he slammed it. He slammed Greg, who's still in melee with him. But like you, like at the end of the day, you don't know until you ask. I'm here to play it out. Just do it. That 1 doesn't count. I just want you to tell me what you're gonna do, and then I'll tell you. Just roll. Okay.
heck, I'll try and hide. Why not?
You're gonna try and hide? Okay, roll a stealth check with disadvantage because he is in your eyesight, but still.
Even with disadvantage, my stealth is at 18.
Yeah, he's not a very perceptive person, even if he's in your eyesight. You hide behind the staircase a little bit like facing away so he doesn't see you, and that's a bonus action to hide. What is your action?
I would like to shoot at him.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack with advantage because of you being hidden.
Only a 12.
12 hits. All right.
Heck yes.
So go ahead and roll with sneak attack.
Total of 10.
10 damage. Nice. So you go and hide, and you're like, how did he not see me? You just go and like, and it just kind of like hits him in like this little dangly bit near the shoulder and the throat. Oh, it's a sneaky one. It just takes it, breaks it off, and just chucks it to the side next to Bosch. That would be, I believe, your turn, right? All right.
Yep.
It's Cora's turn now.
Alrighty. Is Esmeralda inside the room, or is she
Oh
still
no, she's
outside?
outside. She's cheering. She's still in the grease. She got up from prone, just standing in the grease. Which reminds me, she's slipping and falling constantly. She's like, "You gotta, oh fuck, okay, let me just get back up. You gotta, oh fuck, shit, She's like, why did you do this?" But actually, now that I think about it, grease is in concentration, so it would have been still up, right? Yeah, it should have been fun. The grease is still up. But yeah, no, Cora, you see Esmeralda just kind of slipping and falling in the grease, but still cheering.
Are you
with
near the
open.
door at all?
The door's open.
Yeah, I mean, is she like standing kind of nearest the doorway?
She's standing
or
near
in
the door.
doorway?
She's standing near the door.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to cause the door to slam in her face.
Okay, roll. Yeah, that should work. So I'm gonna roll a dexterity saving throw for her. She is a civilian, so she will just have a massive negative. Yeah, no, she gets hit. So she's cheering this on, and she takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage as this door just slams into her head, and she's like, "Oh, my nose! My nose! Oh no, my nose! What is this? What is this debauchery? Oh no!" Just yeah. So that takes. Is that an action or a bonus action?
That was my action.
What's your bonus action?
I'm going to play sort of a jaunty like tune for bardic inspiration. I'm going to inspire Greg.
Okay. What do you say?
Like, you got this.
All right. That's a
It's
D4
bitches.
inspiration. You got it. That's a D4 inspiration.
Yeah. Hold on. That's 1d6.
Perfect. Oh, so that's a D6. Perfect. Okay. David, know that Greg has a D6 of inspiration. All right. If that ends your turn, unless you don't want to move at all. Do you guys want to move at all? I know you use some of your movement to get behind the thing. Do you want to move now that you've been shown yourself, or do you want to stay where you are?
Wait, who?
Selena, do you want to stay where you are, or do you after you shot, or do you want to move as well?
I'll move a little bit further away from Mr. Ogre Man.
You head towards the library at this point. Do you want to move Cora? Because you're still on the stairs.
I'm gonna do some sort of like dramatic, like, actually, is there a railing to the stairs at all? Or
There
can I
would be a
just-
railing. There would be a railing, yes.
I guess I'll try to climb over it and jump down.
Yeah, not at all hard. That takes half of your movement to climb, but yeah, it should be fun. Yep. All right, that's it. All right, it is now Greg's turn.
Okay, sick. So Mio's not here, so I wouldn't be able to ask him. But I feel like Greg, he's just gotten down the stairs and he's pissed. So he's gonna wait. How tall is the
He is slightly taller than Greg.
Okay, cool. That's fine. unarmed strike. I roll a. You said a D6 instead.
No. The
Or I
D20.
have.
And if you want to use inspiration, you can add a D6 to that roll.
I'll use inspiration. Oh, I can add a D6 or
Yeah.
use a D6
Add
instead.
add a D6.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Okay. So unarmed strike. Oh, I want him to like bring his hands up, like in, like he's clutched his hands together, and I want him to bring them up and slam them down on this fool's head. D4, 1 plus his D6. Oh, gross. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage.
No, what about the attack roll?
Oh shit, you're right. 17.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Well, re-roll damage, because I'm not going to let you just,
Okay, 2, 2, 5, 6, 7. It's the same thing in the end.
So is he doing,
7.
So the inspiration only works for the attack roll, it doesn't work for damage. So...
Oh, that wasn't with... Okay, so I guess I'm not using...
So if you roll the D20
5.
and it's under the DC, you can use inspiration and roll it. And then it goes above the DC. That inspiration is then used.
I've never used inspiration before.
It's a learning experience for you guys still. So yeah, you would be so Greg would be able to, if he didn't hit, if he got like an 8, roll inspiration, get a 4. It's a 12 AC. It hits, and then he can just then roll damage.
Okay, then I guess I didn't use inspiration because.
So you got roll natural 17. Yeah, then fine. Don't just keep that inspiration. Now roll damage for 1 strike.
Damage for the 1 strike was 5.
Okay. If you want, you can do a bonus action to flurry of blows, which is an extra attack. So it's 5 damage the first strike.
Yeah, he's mad.
All right, go ahead and roll attack. You get a +5, by the way, when you attack to hit.
Oh, what?
You'll check out your character sheet. You'll see it.
Okay. 1d4 plus 3, 2, another 5. I guess.
So wait, it's 24. Wait, what was the attack roll?
5.
It was you rolled a 5 on the D20.
Oh, on the D20.
Oh my. Okay.
6. Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration here because that doesn't hit.
So you rolled a 6 on the D20 plus 5 from your actual character sheet.
Yes.
So that's 11, or is it 6? So you rolled natural 1.
Huh?
Did you roll a natural 1, or did you roll 6 on your D20?
I rolled a 6 on my D20.
Then it's 11, which is exactly what you needed. Because in your bonus actions, a hit DC is a +5. It says so on the thing.
Okay, cool.
So it was 11. So go ahead and roll damage. 1d4 plus 3.
2 plus 3 is 5.
Perfect. All right, another 5 points of damage. He's starting to, so as Greg just like, ah! And he starts just like, he just goes and just decks this guy and just uppercuts this guy. Oh, yes! All right, is there anything else Greg wants to do?
Greg is on 6 health. I think he'd make some distance.
By the way, take off a 15 HP from Greg. And if he moves away, this ogre's gonna take as a reaction attack.
I can't really hurt him at all on the character sheets, so I'm just gonna note the 15.
Yeah. That is a 12 to hit, it misses. So as Greg goes to like decks away, this man just like just misses Greg, and Greg's able to back away towards the library area. That ends his turn. Is now your turn, Bosch. I'm guessing you're gonna go all the way towards the back. He's going into the back. Okay, now it's Bosch's turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and use. Is he showing any signs of like
He looks hurt. He doesn't like. He's an ogre, and you didn't know much about ogres, but he looks really hurt. He looks like there's blood dripping down him. There's some like from the like especially from like the arrow. But the door is closed, and he is standing there, and he's breathing heavy.
If I shocking grasp him, will that just put him down?
I'm not gonna tell you. You don't know.
Oh fuck! I don't want to kill this guy. I just want him to stop.
You gotta guess.
You can do non-lethal damage. You can specify non-lethal.
Okay, good. I don't want to be
But
lethal.
that is something that you guys need to specify beforehand, like when you're killing him. Are you doing this lethally or non-lethally?
Okay.
Specify.
I don't know how much health he has, so I'm just gonna specify like non-lethal with everything I'm doing. I'm gonna do magic missile again, and this is the fucking last spell I can cast.
All right, go ahead and roll the attack. Roll the attack. Oh, the damage.
All right. Damage. How many is it? 3. 1d4s. 4, 1, 4.
9 damage. That's pretty good. All right, you get hit, and this time as he gets hit, he like a little less dramatic, and he spits up a little bit of blood onto your table that's been recently cleaned, and
Kidding.
he's not very happy. I'm guessing you back away as well.
Yeah.
Right now, Selena, Greg, and Bosch are all the way backed up behind. The only person that's still there is Cora. Fuck. Yeah, no, he's gonna go towards Cora. He knows you, Cora, jumped down, and he walks towards this doorway and is like, "Are you hiding from me too? Why are you hiding, demon girl?" And he's gonna go take a swing with his club axe. Red club, natural. Actually, shit. 13 hits your armor class. 13 is your armor class. Yep. Nope. It was a 7 plus 6. So yeah, that hits, and you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. As this hit doesn't, he kind of hits his elbow on the stairway, and it's like, oh, but it hits still. It hurts, but it's like not as much as it could have been.
And when he hits me, I can use Hellish Rebuke.
There you go. All right, roll your damage, and I think it's a dexterity saving throw on my part. Roll the damage, and then tell me what the DC for your dexterity saving throw is. Nice.
The dexterity saving throw is 13. I cast 15.
13. Is a 14 minus 1. So he takes half of that. But that was tell me, that was nuts. So that's
right.
7 points of damage. You see as you like scream out in this like angry rage as he kind of just sets on fire. You can see now the blood starting to pour out a lot more, but it's also starting to blacken as this fire that then develops him starts charring his body a bit. He's very, very hurt. He is close. And that ends his go. He's going to actually, as seeing that, turn around. It's like, Esmeralda, I don't want to do this anymore. And he's going to run. He's going to get towards the door and open it, and that's all he can do. All right, that ends his go.
Grease is still in effect.
Oh, yep, dexterity saving throw. Fails. And I think as he opens the door, he slips and falls on his head. As you're about to start Selena, he's like, please don't kill me.
Is he crying?
He's crying. So it's your turn, Selena. What are you gonna do?
Man, I don't feel like that is crying.
You open the door and you see Talathael still like bleeding on the nose, like, oh, my nose.
Okay, guys, do we kill? Not kill? Give me.
I never intended to kill. At this point, I'm disengaged in combat. I don't really want to fight him anymore. I
Can
know
we
he's
just
gonna
knock
stop.
him out?
No, don't knock him out. I just want him in the switch.
Wait. So this is important because you're not attacking. What are you gonna do to disengage this?
I'm gonna go ahead.
No, this is not your turn. We're still in initiative order. Selena, he's not
cringe.
dead. He's not knocked out. Selena, what are you doing?
Like, I guess I'll just put my bow up. I don't want to attack the guy who's crying.
Okay, so you're gonna completely just not attack anymore. You're foregoing your turn.
Right.
Okay. All right. That ends your turn, Cora. You're up.
I just kind of lean over, like, should we just let him go? What do we? I don't know. I guess I kind of walk toward him and try to say, it's okay, buddy.
It's okay, buddy. So are you trying to?
There.
Are you? So I guess. So are you trying to tell him to like calm him down and like tell him we're not gonna
Yeah.
kill you? We just
Yeah, I'm trying to like
Like-
start to persuade him, like, get him in a better mood, I guess.
Walking towards him. He
roll
greases.
a persuasion check.
13.
Yeah, no, that passed. I thought about it. Like, yeah, no. He's crying. It's like, you're not gonna kill me?
Only if you behave nicely.
Oh, okay. So that's your turn. Greg, what would Greg do in this circumstance?
At this point, I'm completely convinced he's not going to try to attack us the way he was just now. So I'm going to uncast Grease.
No, I'm saying Greg.
Oh, Greg! I don't know why I understood. I guess because I'm playing both of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just kind of stands there. He doesn't know what to do.
He's like seething in anger. Just like... He looks hot while doing it too. Okay, so now it's Bosch's turn. You're gonna uncast Grease, and what do? Are you all purposely trying to disengage the situation?
Yeah, I'm through with fighting.
Alright, so you uncast Grease. Is there anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna walk up to him and look, guy. I have no intention of killing you. Just you. What the hell?
I just was helping out Esmeralda. And she looks back towards her, and she's like crying with her hand still on her nose, and it's bloody. It's a lot
You
of
know
blood.
her? Is she paying you or what?
We work in the same company. We've been trying to take care of these freezing-girled assholes. And
Even killed.
she thought that maybe they took her, but I heard from a friend that she saw Calathiel at the store buying pumpkin and taking it to a tower. This is the only real tower in Dawngrasps. That's what she told me.
It is a real tower.
At this point, I'd say combat is over. He's going to stand up, and with successful persuasion checks by both you, Cora and Bosch, he's not attacking you guys. He is just bloody. He's bruised. He's like in pain, but he's not standing at the door.
Can I cast Healing Word on him?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll your healing dice.
You might want to cast it on Greg too.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a 10.
Okay, so 10 points of healing towards Ogre. Ogre.
And can I do it again?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna heal Greg.
Roll Greg. Make sure Greg
7.
has 7 more health points.
Can I get some of the heals too? I'm at 5.
Alrighty, that was 7 for Greg and 8 for Bosch.
Is how many spells can you cast?
Where is that at? I've cast a lot.
Yeah, because you need to. Because I don't know how many spell slots you have left.
Oh yeah, I'm exhausted now. Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, so you're not. You're okay. With that, as he takes the healing, he suddenly like feels the like he's like, oh, that feels good. Thank you, demon thing.
It's all right. You can't pick who you work for, you know.
She's a lovely lady. I just want her to be happy.
Were we sure about that?
So, I don't want to say a lovely lady.
So Talathiel's like you guys. I think with a perception of 13 Bosch, you look up as you're getting healed, and you see Talathiel just standing there, just trying to be stealthy as this whole ordeal happened. But Esmeralda is just like walking up, like, "You look what you did to my nose! What is this tower?"
Grass. Do it again.
She looks at Greg.
Oh Lord, not this.
Oh
again.
no, he's here too! Oh no, no, I look ugly!
Good.
You looked ugly before you broke your nose.
Okay.
Greg, what would Greg say in this? I think Greg would run. Greg starts running up the stairs. And and with a 4 on what she rolled, I wanted to roll if she was like would be perceptive enough after the fact. She did not see Talathiel, so she's like, I just want my daughter, please, just give me my daughter.
Remain crying.
But no, yeah, that's what she like clearly. Is there anything you guys are gonna do?
Lady, if the kid doesn't want to go with you, we ain't making her.
What are you doing to her, though? Oh, are you trying to put her to work? Are you kidnapping her? Oh, she must.
Hey, she came on her own.
Yeah, lady, the last thing I want is to kidnap your daughter. She's kind of weird.
And we really want nothing to do with you.
Oh, okay. Roll an intimidation check, Selena. Bosch, roll a persuasion check.
Ooh. 18.
Nice.
8.
8. Oh shit. Yeah, so she's not intimidated, but she is pretty. Okay. So she's like, I could take you on. But I suppose it's for the best. I haven't been a wonderful mother. I've been gone for far too long. Look, I just want her to be taken care of for a little bit. I promise once this thieving guild's out of hand, everything will be better. I promise you, okay? Talathiel, wherever you are. I'm sorry, sweetie. I know I should be better. It's hard right now. Things are tough.
Can I do an insight check to make sure she's, like, being honest?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll an insight check.
The saltiest of crocodile tears. Oh, yeah! Sorry.
Only an 8.
Kind of hard, especially the fact you don't see her face because her fucking nose is broken.
Can I roll an insight check?
Go ahead.
Yes.
We're all looking at her because none of us trust her.
5.
Yep, same thing. In fact, you start focusing way too hard on the blood seeping out of her face. It's like, be like, wow,
Blood
she's
on your hardwood floors.
yeah.
That were just clean.
They were just clean. You got blood on the hardwood floors.
Yeah.
They're not
Man, you're
even
making a mess.
waterproof. That's gonna stain.
Ogre's like, do I still get paid to Esmeralda? And she's like, yes, of course you get paid. I'm sorry. I will pay you when I get the money. I'm sorry.
She gets the money.
Yeah.
They're not getting paid immediately. Ooh.
It's like. You're not there. Shut the fuck up.
You're right.
She's like, well, I don't have a real job now. How am I going to? I need to take care of myself.
What?
Wink, wink, hint, hint.
Say it again.
I'm
Sorry, I
not.
was distracted. But...
I think he wants a job with us, guys.
Hey,
How
we
are
need a
y'all gonna
bodyguard.
pay him?
Everybody wants to work at my tower.
It's a nice tower. It's a nice tower.
Gonna be a swanky tower at some point. All those
bodyguards.
workers.
You need. Oh my god, you need
Just need a-
bodyguards. Bosch needs bodyguards.
Oh shit,
Oh.
yeah. Bosch has got like no HP.
Oh, Bosch is a squishy
I'm
wizard.
gonna be honest. I have no clue how bodyguards would work for this, but
Oh no, you need like a doorman. Like you need bouncers for your tower.
Okay.
Oh shit, you're right.
Just need a bartender next.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm calling you Lurch from now
I
on.
do a lot of work. I have some interesting hobbies other than beating things. You know, I'm actually a good chef. I know how to cook. I don't know how to clean, but I also am purveyor of interesting things. I look just
Your resume.
just because I look like this does not mean I have a intelligence of one that looks like this.
He has a fondness for the arts.
I just after a while I do need to just be silent and think simple things because too much thinking hurt.
Oh, I feel you.
I understand.
Same struggle.
So, but yes, I would like some work because they don't hire people like me here in Dongrass, even if they say they're diverse. They are really just assholes.
I was
The
going to the
real
wrong
enemy was the
person.
racism we found along the way.
I was going to the wrong dude. He's like, oh, racist and all of that. And he just went to the most racist man inside of Dongrass.
Like, how ironic. How ironic would that be for the racist to hire some other creature?
Diverse, like, employee base.
Anyway, so I'm assuming you guys don't want to hire him. What do you want?
Listen, man, I'm not exactly loaded myself, but I'll give you place of residence.
I have my own place. Don't worry. If possible, maybe I can move place of residence next to your tower.
I guess so.
Okay. Just to let you know, per month I am
Your services.
worth per month 20 gold pieces.
20
Oh,
a
bet.
month?
We can, like, crowdsource that.
And in the 20, I do the basic minimum of make sure that your tower is not attacked and ransacked, and I also help out whoever works here for an extra 7 gold. I also will cook.
Greg is back, by the way.
Greg's back?
Oh, never mind. I guess, not.
Dang.
Yay!
We were so close. Dang.
Okay, so Greg's now back. You now take control of your character, Greg.
Cool. I'm not entirely ready yet, but
Take your time.
Get ready.
okay, cool. Thank you, David. What do you want me to do?
So yeah, I also can cook, and I bring many. I can help with figuring out what to do with your tower. Or I will find people to help you with your tower. So yeah, that's it.
Well, I'm down to hire you. I don't feel like getting many more people. It's already getting a little crowded with the kid.
Kid?
Sure.
Wait, who's this child?
No, he said kid like a goat.
Yeah.
Roll a deception check. Is there anything, Cora? You could do something. You could
15.
20.
Oh well.
What'd you say?
15.
You have goats here? I thought it looked like a tower. You're weird. All right. Goodbye. She just walks off. Ulrich now is gonna go. Tomorrow morning, I promise you, I will go and bring my things, and I will start setting up around your tower. It's gonna be great. All right. Good night. And he gives out, shakes it. Do you want to? He goes to shake your hand.
I'll shake his hand, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. You take 2 points of bludgeoning of squeezing damage as you forget that you are a frail elf, and he just. All right.
Ow.
All right, good boy, and he leaves. At this point, Talathiel's just like, "Is she gone?"
Yes, sweetie, you're okay. She's gone.
Finally.
Yeah. All right. Good night. And at this point, I assume you guys all go back to bed because you definitely need it. With that,
Yes.
you all get a long rest. And actually, when you wake up the next morning to get ready to leave, you see to the left of your a little bit away from your tiny hut, from your tower, is a tiny little hut. Actually, not tiny. It's a relatively big hut.
Spacious hut.
Basic hut, and you
nice.
can see feet sticking out of the hut. It's ogre feet.
Yeah.
He moved in overnight.
Wow.
So I'm assuming you're paying 27 gold or 20 gold, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll pay him 20 gold, I guess.
All right.
Can we,
So that would be 5 gold each for 4 of you.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll pay 5 gold.
And
Alright.
all right, perfect. And for the sake of brevity, I'm going to say that you're going as fast as possible. It'll take you guys 4 days to get to the Helping Hand Orphanage.
can I explain to him that we're gonna be gone for a little bit?
Yeah. Explain.
Hey,
Good morning, Ogre. Ogre's the ogre.
Hey, Ogre.
Ogric.
Ogric.
Yes.
My bad.
Yours.
See, I'm hard of hearing.
You are. Yet your ears are so pointy. I want those. Anyway, what do you need?
Anyway, Ogric. Yeah, we're taking kind of an extended sort of mission kind of trek, you know? I don't know when we'll be back, but I trust that you and the will. One second. I want to discuss with my buddies here. Should we tell him about the kid? Like, to my knowledge, he doesn't know.
I mean, I guess they'll see each other when we're gone, so we're gonna probably have to figure out something. Unless you can like, cast a spell on her or something, make her look different.
Nothing that will. No. I mean, I could cast light on her, but.
Right. Again.
Glowing child.
Maybe we could give her a disguise. I mean, that could work, right?
Give her a little mustache.
Yeah.
Okay, so just let me know. You can talk amongst yourself about this right now for a little bit.
Okay, sick.
I still think he would figure it out. I know he's not the smartest, but
He's pretty smart.
I mean, you don't know.
Oh, I have a disguise kit. I could just leave it with her.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
For
That works.
real?
Okay.
I can send email.
So I think I'm just gonna tell Ogrit that I have another fellow in my tower that cleans, so he doesn't have to worry about the mess.
So there's cleaning? Okay. Good, less work for me. I don't
Yeah.
like cleaning. Cleaning is hard. Big hands. Just break more things.
Oh yeah, I get that. So yeah, just
But
you know.
cooking, you did not pay. You did not pay premium price, so no cooking for you.
Well, we're gonna be gone, so I guess you'd only really cook for yourself, and
That is true. That is true.
my patron knows how to cook anyways, so we're good.
Well, that's good. I don't want their patron to be, starving. That would not be fun. All right. Well, hopefully you will. I don't know how you will get back, but it is going to be a long. Where are you heading?
Oh, we're just taking a little trip out. We're heading towards the Helping Hand Orphanage.
Oh yes, I don't know that place. Where is that place? And it's in Oregon.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I have never heard of such a place. Well, I don't have any kids, so that should be good. What are you going there for?
We've got some friends down there waiting for us.
All right.
So.
By the way, I heard a little bit of news. Apparently, the wharf, there is some trouble going on there, but they're being very quiet about it. So if you're heading, I know that you said you're heading out. So if there is anything, if there is any trouble, you are welcome back at your tower. It will be protected.
Thanks.
No problem. Goodbye.
See ya.
And so the party, so now the second half of Knights of Greebo starts heading towards the Helping Hand Orphanage. 4 days of travel. I need you guys to roll 4d20. Each of you roll a d20. And depending on what you get, smooth sailings or go faster.
Yeah. 16.
Perfect.
4.
Okay.
No, James, my lows have been low all like this whole thing.
Yeah,
You gotta put your dice in dice jail.
Okay. Yeah. Put them in dice jail.
Imprison your dice.
Greg, you gotta
Tell him who's boss!
Greg's almost ready. I'm gonna roll the d20 for him.
Go ahead.
Greg got an 11.
3? Oh.
Okay. So a 15, 11, a 4, and a what?
9.
Okay. You guys take one extra day. Because along the way, I'm gonna start off with Selena. Does a 19 hit your armor class? It does. It definitely does. 24 actually.
If you guys encounter the dudes, I'm gonna lose it.
So you're walking along the path, and you start noticing this weird thing about like how there's a lot of carts that are showing up out of nowhere.
Not the cards.
As you're and so you look and like you're too distracted. You get hit, and suddenly with
Oh god.
15 hits.
God damn it.
One. It would be sneak attack damage because they are in fact hidden.
So they get advantage. Oh.
Oh no, what's happening?
Selena, you take.
I'm so worried.
You take. It was 12 points of piercing damage as suddenly this arrow just comes out of your like near your sternum. It goes through your back. And you're like looking down, it's like, what the fuck? And all of a sudden in the background, actually, with that, Cora does an 8 hit your armor, 13 hit your armor class. It does, so that would be just then, not sneak attack. You take 6 points of piercing damage, and this one just catches you by the arm. And you see, like, from where you see, roll. You just hear, a successful hit. I must go, and he, with a 13th passive, you don't see who, but there is someone just skittered out from some of the foliage.
Where are they?
In this foliage nearby, and just hear, I'd say with a 13 in passive insight, you just hear some rustling, and they are moving fast.
The fucking Brothers Grimm, Lord.
So I can't hellish rebuke them, can I?
No, you definitely can. How much is the? How long is the? How much is the distance for that?
60 feet. But I gotta be able to see.
Oh, you'd be. Yeah, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. But, if you want to roll a perception check, you can by all means.
They roll perception?
Yeah, if you want to try, go ahead and roll perception.
14.
Stealth. Somehow, this guy has a +7 stealth. Somehow, just as you get hit in the arm, you look over, and your angry, fiery tiefling rage, you look over and see this long ponytail, these pointy ears just turning the run, and you just scream. Like, what do you say as you cast Hellish Rebuke?
Take that, motherfucker!
And he has to roll dexterity saving throw. That is a dirty 20, so he takes half damage of whatever you do.
Yeesh.
Get wrecked?
What do you take? What is the damage? What is the damage?
15.
So he takes another 7 points of damage. So he takes 7 points of damage, and he's like, "Oh, there's monsters!" And he's just still running away. At this point, it looks like you're not going to be able to catch him. Because going off the path as much as he did, it's like see where he's going, it will take days off your trip. I assume you want to go? Are you going to go follow him, or are you going to just keep staying on the path and just keep an eye out?
We're kind of...
So I'd say as well, this would be on your 3rd day of traveling. So the first 2 days go by wonderfully. The 3rd day of travel is when this happens.
Fuck. Guys, what do you think?
What do you guys want to do?
I think we've had enough shenanigans. I want to get back to these guys at the Helping Hand Orphanage.
All right.
Same.
All right.
Yeah, we need our whole party.
Okay, so that's the 3rd day. With a 9 and the 4th day goes by uneventful. You do sense there are prying eyes, though. You do see that you think there is someone watching. But you guys, other than that one mishap, are able to make it to the Helping Hand Orphanage. Now, while this trip is happening, Javier and Warlock, what would you guys be doing on the 5 days to 6 days you guys had at the Helping Hand Orphanage?
Waiting around getting more and more anxious as time goes by. And by the end of it, Warlock would probably actually be Allegro. What if something happened? What if they, like, died along the way? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I'm really worried. Actually.
Okay, good. Javier, is there, what would you be doing?
I'll be helping around the orphanage, like farming
Definitely.
and helping herd animals and children, and continuing to take notes.
Helping hands, you know?
Yeah, that's lovely. Oh, taking notes. Okay, it's good to know. I will say, taking notes, you will probably have to sit down with Warlock and gauge their things. So if you want to roleplay that, I'll let you guys roleplay that for a second.
Dang. When we interact moments.
Oh boy, it's great. I've been sitting here for like an hour or two, not doing jack shit, and now I have to interact. So now it's interesting.
I,
have
tr-
to
I,
do things.
I, like I said, I kind of am like one of those people where it's like, it wouldn't make sense for you guys to do absolutely nothing for 5-6 days. So I'm like,
Yeah, we gotta do something.
Yeah, I just don't worry. We'll get things done.
Mm-hmm.
So I've
Probably a lot
noticed
of
you.
glowering has also happened.
Go
So I
ahead.
noticed you haven't been helping around a lot around the orphanage.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll help when needed and whatnot, and if somebody asks, I mostly just don't want to get in the way.
Well, you're never gonna get anything done with that type of attitude.
Well, when I don't take that kind of attitude, oftentimes I mess stuff up, so...
By the way, just to make sure, all of you guys have full health again and spells.
Let me make sure about that. Yeah, I do. Nice.
And what would you say would affect your attitude?
As in... What?
I don't know. Perhaps the same reason why you blew half of my head away.
Oh, yeah, that. Sorry again about that. I am going to apologize like every time because I feel really bad about that. Well, that sort of happens. Oh dear, things like that happen for a variety of reasons, I suppose. Some of which being just like, especially stressful situations, I get a little bit funny in, I'll say. I'll put it like that. But sometimes it's specific things. Like, if I'm being really hesitant about attacking something for a reason that I need to, or if it's like, I think that time it was because I really, really don't like that lady, and I was trying to, you know, attack her, and you happened to be in the way, and I couldn't pay attention, I don't think. I mean, I couldn't, if you catch my drift there. I and I didn't want to do it very just like brashly, I suppose, but it was something she had done a lot of wrong things and I knew that. And I'll put it as a certain bit of me really wanted her to be taken care of at that very moment because I didn't want her to cause any more harm. And I see afterwards now, looking back on it, that I caused way more harm than good there. And I don't even know if I hit her. I can't remember it properly all the way. That happens sometimes too. Just like not being able to remember it. It's a little bit of a problem. But there are certain circumstances that stuff happens in. But there's not a lot of direct cause and effect stuff, and it's not mood. I want to put that forth too. It's not like, oh well I'm happy and oh well I'm sad. No, it's something else that I can't really describe properly.
All right. What would, by perchance, these attitudes? Do they say anything?
At
Oh
this
yeah.
point, roll a
the
wisdom saving throw.
I'm sorry, I got a 20.
Someone
I
wants
wanted to do something amazing.
something wants to come out, but it's just for some reason, Warlock, you're just like, no, this is my time to shine. Unless you want to willingly let them.
Huh?
I'd say just keep talking.
Okay, yeah. What was the question?
What do the attitudes say?
Oh, they say an awful lot of things. They put in little input bits of just like, well, sometimes it's stuff like, hey, remember to drink water. You haven't had water in like 3 days, you need to do that. Or
I was just
something
lying.
like,
I
hey.
don't feed her anything. Fucking Maya. In the back of your mind, you're hearing this, Warlock, as you're saying this.
Yeah. And other times, it's, I don't know, doubtful stuff, I mean, the lovely gentleman from time to time that comes out
Oh,
and around
thank
and
you. I
talks
can't.
the most.
I appreciate your candor, asshole.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm having a little bit of trouble
You know what?
focusing.
You know what? You're doing a terrible job. Fuck you. Another wisdom saving throw.
And it's like he stumbles on his words and whatnot, and then
You definitely will pick up on this,
I
Javier.
won the duality of man.
You pick up on this as suddenly you feel like the shift and change from Warlock, where it's like two people kind of like.
Because you're like literally talking to him.
And then out of nowhere, just Warlock just is like stuttering,
Stumbles on his
stambling,
Sorry,
closes
sorry.
eyes, opens them up, blue.
Yeah, just like it's the blue and black. That was a train wreck. Hello. Sorry.
Good morning, Mr. Blue One.
Good morning. Yes, sure. We'll say that. Anyways.
I will also just say,
Yes.
when you have this conversation, this is the last day, so this would be around the time
Yeah.
they arrive in. So, just
Yeah.
letting you know.
Just like things that are said. I mean, I try to be helpful, if that makes sense. Why do you ask? You're suddenly taking an interest?
I mean, for the continued, let's just say, survival of myself. Most importantly, myself. It is. I like getting information on my surroundings. Let's just say.
Interesting. And you choose interviewing and note-taking?
I suppose you would say so. It's quite investigative.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's rather neat, I'll say. But I don't think that the things that are said within this funny little skull are something that's of much importance to you.
Would you prefer I used a different method to uncover information?
Well, I can't control what you do. Do as you like. But I'll say beating around the bush is not the way to do it. Do you have something specific you need to know?
How many, and like, what's the names of all of them?
At this point,
Very fun.
if James, if you think this character would, I would like you to introduce, you know what? Yeah, go ahead, do whatever you want.
I feel like Moriarty would be a little bit of an open book on this.
Just don't and speak in the character's voice, but just do me a favor and save number save number 7
7? Okay.
till last.
Of course. He'd do that anyways. But it's just like, well, I'd say, including myself, there are 8. But, of course, that's just who's comfortable and everything. I mean, there's always something you could refer to as the general chatter. I mean, things are very unorganized. People come and people go. It happens. But, yeah, about 8, I'll say. 8 of the ones you'd ever really encounter. And for names and things. Names are so neat. And some of us only use titles. Of course, there's Morlock, Holmes, the lovely bastard you encounter most frequently.
At this point, Warlock comes out of your eyes turn green, and Warlock is back out. As he says this, he's saying this.
It's like, shit! Okay.
As you say that, the next figure, something you haven't seen, this is different. As this figure comes out of this body, there's sort of this eeriness to it. It's kind of like sagging. It's like it's dead, but it's just like this ghostly figure. in a sense, and just very much just like cackling, like kind of like just like cracking figurine.
More. Okay, are you going for number 2?
Please
Okay,
excuse
well,
me for just a sec.
Yeah, describe number 2 for you as this person, as this one comes out.
And just like, oh shit, speedrun. Ouch.
Yes, that's something like that.
And then just like, it's nearly, you know when someone's nodding off to sleep and whatnot, and just the it's a little bit like that, even when it's like trying to hold on to everything, and then it would be number 2, and they have sort of eerie, literal glowing yellow eyes for one, and just like they sort of just like shake off the whatever weird state they were in for a second, sort of like stretch out for a second, go, all right, well, that was odd. Hello. Damn. Professor Fucker having us do intros?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, well,
You'd introduce every character.
I refer to myself as the Basilisk. I have heard a lot about you. And he literally puts out his hand.
I shake the hand with vigor.
Yippee!
As you pull away the hand,
sort of smiles a bit.
as he smiles and pulls away the hand, the body slumps again and coming out.
Something.
Coming out, pulling out now this third figure, number 3.
Exceedingly normal, actually, with only a faint magenta hue to the irises. Like, normal pupils, normal whites of the eyes, normal everything, and just like... And he sounds a lot like Warlock. And just goes, yes, hi. And like, pulls away from that chick, just sort of like shakes off his hand a little bit, and it just goes, get away, Aloysius. But do you need it spelt? I know people spell it a lot of different ways. And he's like looking at like you taking notes and stuff. And yeah, and he just goes, ooh. Also, we're getting a teeny bit of a headache. That's fun.
I will say for this, Warlock, since it's in quick succession, you won't be able to. It won't be bad because it's kind of like this is, you've done this before. You definitely no. You won't take any point. You'll take 1 point by the end of all this because it's just there's short amount of time. You've done this before.
It's really short, and it's like it's I like to word it best as the brain carousel.
Yeah, you would pretty much know that you've done this before with other people, so it's yeah. So you would
usually it's just one clown talking about it, but like I love this. I'm just like, okay, we're taking turns now.
Yep. And pretty much as you're explaining, you're like looking at him, reading notes. You suddenly feel this warmth brim up in your body as you let number 4 take over.
All right. Number 4. Javier's encountered Hestia.
You definitely, Javier would recognize the amber, the amber glow of her eyes and the bright white pupils as well. But you would note that this is Hestia.
And
He literally showed up and went away like pretty much instantly. I had no interaction because I sliced someone's throat like straight in front of him. Didn't even have a chance to do anything. Literally just went whoosh, and they were gone.
Hestia would probably actually be a little hesitant.
Oh yeah, no, Hestia's absolutely hesitant. Well, Aloysius had like sort of a nice friendly grin on his face. That sort of drops, and she almost looks a little worried, actually, and just goes, "Hi. I've seen you before. Yes,
well,
yeah, lovely to, oh, no, that's a lie. Interesting to meet you.
Yes. When did you, chance, take over?
Take over? When was I out last?
Oh, yes, whenever.
Yeah, fun ways of
you
wording
left.
things. When you happened to kill a man nearly without provocation with your hand axe because you were frustrated with him.
They are still quite alive, and they are no longer pestering me. It's an absolute win.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever
You're
lets you
doing
sleep
fine.
at night.
Hestia actually would notice that, Elgar and Orin are actually helping out with some of the things, and she'd note that, and about to speak up, just as suddenly, very energetic and slightly angry, number 5 comes out.
Yippee! Okay, so for one, this would definitely be something that Javier would notice like immediately. This is the same look in the eyes that Warlock got when he shot you in the fucking face. And I wouldn't say he's super energetic or anything, but definitely less calm than Hestia. And he's just like, all right, well, my turn. Hi. Azazel.
Would you mind telling me how
He
to
goes for
spell?
the handshake and then like doesn't just doesn't.
How would you
And
spell
he's here
Azazel?
glowering and like glaring at you actually.
Yeah, that's
And
good
this
enough
is like
spelling.
the whole eyeball be like going full like very purple in extremely similar to when a warlock casts Eldritch Blast and it's the bolt of like purple flame. It's like that sort of look.
Were you perchance the same one who caught me on fire?
Oh, absolutely. You were in the way.
Understandable.
Yeah, you keep getting in the way.
Yes, that seems to be a problem of mine.
Yeah, you might want to be more careful with that, bud. And stop getting yourself into trouble with weird guilds and crap. Not good for your record, I'll say. Yeah, you got a bunch of shit you've done, so everyone's done something, and you wear it blatantly on your face, so.
Duly noted.
And as you say that, suddenly it's almost like Warlock suddenly just goes limp. Like standing still just goes limp. And you open your eyes and there you just see black, Javier. And it's
Yeah, we skip it. Yeah, just like
I will do this one.
Okay, sure.
You see black, and
Hi.
suddenly this like figure just looking at you, very slow, very methodical, mechanical. It's like eyeing you, studying you. You just see black void. There's no pupils, no eyelids, and
Quickly notes down to Mr. Robot.
all you hear.
We can't hear anything. We did not hear anything.
Oh,
No, that was
it's
nothing.
It's deep, guttural growl. That's just loud, like a metal scream. Just like
But like,
but in your head, you hear
have you listened to the podcast Old Gods of Appalachia?
no.
Any of you, please.
No.
No.
This is quite meta, but I am going to add that should totally be the vocalist for Koro's metal band.
Chorus.
Yeah.
You just hear a big guttural, just like not scream, but it's like this like pain of like a vocalization just coming out of this guy's throat, and it's a big, deep guttural growl. But in your head, you very much hear, a dark, sinister voice.
Oh, and now I do.
Yeah, it's like it's all in your mind. This growl is very verbal, but in your mind you understand language.
So this is audible, right? Like
No,
the other people at the orphanage
you
hear
can,
the growling.
You can hear it.
People can hear him
People
growling.
can hear this. Yeah.
They hear the growling. But they don't hear the thing.
And it's. I want to say it's not like there's no real motion to like the mouth or anything.
Yeah, it's like it's just a growl. So it's like, and then just goes back. There's no real like words being said. It's just a open the mouth and close the mouth.
But yeah, what you do here though is in terms of words and whatnot is you get the way you are seeking knowledge is improper and way too similar to the one we've got. It was the end of him many times, and it might be the end of you. Not at our hand, no. People wouldn't let us do that.
Also noted.
And with that last word sense, the sagging, I would say with this you'd also notice with Warlock, the slow, it's like just a very, it's a slow like ghoul like movement. It's clearly an outer world being type movement in a human body. And suddenly with that it just shunts it back forward and you open your eyes, there's the blue eyes again.
Warlock, are you back?
Sorry. That wasn't necessarily how that was supposed to go, but you know, whatever works, works. Have everything you need. Although... I won't mention anything, actually. I want you to ask.
Quite scary, I must say. I do not wish to meet half of those people again.
That's scary. You have seen nothing.
There's more... Some of them are quite methodical, which is understandable. Other ones seem to be quite unhinged, and that's what makes them terrifying. There's unpredictability.
You're considering terrifying as in the thing that has the most risk to you? Puts you at risk most?
Quiet.
Yes. Well, I will say that you have not an awful lot to worry about. Especially not if, I'll say, I get my way. You won't have much to worry about.
And you are gonna get just fine, buddy. How's that wound?
Yes, the old shoulders. We'll live.
I would like to also just say, where are you guys having this conversation in the Helping Hand Orphanage?
Probably
well,
out
in a
field.
I don't know, man.
Well, you need to be somewhere with a table, because
you get to plot and scheme.
Ooh.
Where, gang?
I would say, because I feel like the only place with a table would be the dining room.
Yeah, the dining room.
That would be where it would be, and so you...
In a corner, just getting a little fucked up.
Actually, you would be in the, not in the middle, but close to the, like, center, and you guys turn around and realize that there's a couple of the children that are just sitting there watching this happen.
Oh, come on. This isn't a show. This is mental illness.
Wow.
Don't.
Say,
Lord, get away from me.
I must say, growing up is quite
Selena,
shitty.
your
Don't
HP
do
is still low. You can put a long rest.
What?
Selena.
Oh.
Yep.
Stay up here.
Yeah, no, but like just letting you know. But yeah.
It's like growing up's a bitch.
Like wow, that's so cool. You also you would see in the crowd, Orin and Elgra there, along with a couple of the other orphans. Fenla, Fenla and Waris, the tiefling females. And except that suddenly one of them just stands up and starts walking towards you, Warlock. And it's like, oh, that's so cool.
It's really not. It's not meant to be cool. This isn't a show. This is existence, people.
No, I just want your eyes. Your eyes are so pretty.
Mr. Morbius.
I don't particularly like them, but yes. Javier.
I do
As you
appreciate the
look
help in taking
away,
notes.
as you look away, Warlock,
He's speaking.
Yeah.
I've been trying to catch it. This man's been speaking for like 5 minutes now.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Just...
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Go on. What are you saying?
Mr. Did I say Moriarty or Morbius? I don't quite remember.
You said Morbius that time, and he actually responded to it still.
Fuck. Mr. Morbius, I do not wish to have an audience. I do appreciate your helping into the note-taking. I am going to proceed.
I'd really prefer to not have an audience either. I can't exactly banish a bunch of children. I'd like to believe me, Lord.
That would definitely affect your, wait, what is it called again? Your alignment.
My alignment? My alignment?
You will understand in the future.
Don't worry about my alignment. My alignment would be perfectly attacked from something.
Yes. So, Javier, as you say, you don't want to cause the kids to run away. Warlock. Does a 16 hit your armor class, doesn't it?
It does? Hello? Well, it does hit my armor class, but what?
So,
where am I being info?
As you turned away from one of these halfling girls...
Are they able to reach up that high to, like, grab the eyes?
I actually think you would notice this, Javier. As suddenly, the room gets quieter, and this halfling girl, young halfling child, arms get slightly stronger, whiter. As suddenly...
God damn it, I thought we got rid of the fucking demons in this place.
As suddenly it swipes toward Warlock and does 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
As suddenly, and you get
how many points?
15. As you get 15? Hit, you get flown towards the door, and as you guys are arriving, you just see Warlock cartoon roll, like slam the door open and roll out the window of the door, as you, Javier, are standing face to face with this female, with this child half tiefling. And as you look and you blink, it's your face. You blink again. It's back to the tiefling. And you blink again, then you suddenly see shifting, changing. Suddenly the arms start to move. And you start to notice that this isn't the tiefling. The children are like gasp. And at this moment, someone like the owner of the owner Felicity enters in with the other halfling female, not tiefling, I apologize. Other halfling female in there holding her hand, like, what's going on? Looking as you see the tiefling that just the halfling that just hit shift and change until you suddenly see a gray form standing at the same height as you and looking at you, just saying in Weris's tone, I took care of the children for you. Now I'm taking those eyes. Roll initiative.
Oh my god!
And that includes Greg, Javier, Greg, Bosch, Selena, and Cora.
Oh, question. How much longer are we going? Because
this is going to be the last thing.
Okay.
Right before combat, I'd also like to say, I'm probably going to yell out to the children and the owner to get the fuck out.
At this point, also, you'd hear that the children are screaming, and that's why I'm saying roll initiative, because you guys are thinking panic.
And of course,
alright, initiative time.
So the fuck does this mean? Does that mean Orin, I mean, Winrisk? Wait, who the fuck did you say they shifted into?
Weris, the halfling female. That was one of the twins. One of the younger twins.
Oh.
Okay, I need initiative for you all, please.
15.
13.
16.
Damn it. God damn it.
Okay.
12.
6.
Okay.
I got
25 to 20. No one. 20 to 15. No
Me.
one. Oh, what do you get?
actually.
Actually,
20 to
I have
15.
a, I technically have a 21 with my +2 initiative.
Let's go. Okay, nice. 20 to 15 actually. No one. 15 to 10.
I have a 10. 9.
I got a 12.
Okay, Bosch has a 10. Selena has a 12. All right,
Yep.
10 to 5.
I had a 6.
Javier has a 6. Cora, what did you get?
I was chalking up the surprise.
What did you get?
13.
Oh, okay. And what about you, Warlock?
15. Wait, no, 16. Sorry. I
16.
keep forgetting to add my modifier.
All right,
We're going to chalk my shit roll up to let's just say surprise.
All right, talk of the round, Greg. You go first as you suddenly just you see Warlock just cartoon get knocked out of the thing and kind of just skid and fall and just roll a slide down. You're up first. What do you do?
Slide arms crossed.
This is
With your 40 feet of movement, you'd be able. If you take half of your movement, you're able to get to the actual Helping Hand Orphanage.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
So you're gonna take half of your movement to get to the Helping Hand Orphanage.
Yeah.
All right. Inside, you see children running around everywhere, but you also see Javier facing off face to face with this tall gray figure and this blob kind of just changing form and shape, but it right now has these dark, not even dark, these light white eyes and no mouth, but a nose-like protrusion with a slightly bald head and slightly pointy ears that's just looking over at Javier, just like.
Well, with every morphing blob I've ever seen, fire is the best option. I'd like to breathe fire on it. Wait a minute, I'm in an orphanage. Is that a good idea?
Yes, you are in an
Yeah,
orphanage,
like
and there are
people.
children running around.
There are
First
orphans.
of all,
Orphanage. Second of all, I'm standing next to it.
You're
Like,
standing next to
there gives the
Javier.
blood.
You're right
The
next to
bonus.
Not need
Javier.
more damage done to him by party members. That's my job.
Twice by fire, I might add.
Yep. So you're you're right next to Javier.
I don't want to try.
You do have unarmed strikes, so you can attack him.
I don't have that. No, I don't.
What in the goddamn?
What in the
All right, fine. Since I can't breathe fire at this thing, I just want to punch it. Then I'd like to unarmed strike at it.
All right, go ahead and roll attack.
Okay. 1d4 plus 3. Okay. 2 plus 3. That's a 5.
Did you attack? Did you roll for your attack roll?
Not yet. Hold on.
Yeah, you should roll attack before you do damage.
That'd be a good idea.
Let it be
got
known,
a
everyone. You roll for attack. You roll a 10.
Right. Yeah.
A 10 misses. So you go to swing and it just like it like kind of mimics your monk ability where it's kind of like it sees it, just moves out of the way before you, like as it goes right past you, just it's kind of like mimicking your movement now as it notices you. You got one action you want to do?
I do get a bonus action. What? No, it's on my turn. I imagine that if I miss the first attack, I can't try again.
You can't fully. I don't think you can. No, not at level 3.
Yeah, all right. Never mind. I don't. Yeah, there's nothing.
I guess there's nothing else you can do.
Nah.
All right, Warlock. It's your turn.
Yes, I have parental units in the room. Please don't swear too loud. Okay, am I attacking?
Swear loud, swear loud.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Okay, so
You have to get up from You're on prone. You're prone, so you have to get up. That's half of your movement.
You're prone.
You're prone.
So I unprone, right?
Good. 15 feet left.
Unprone.
Roll over, sit up.
Right. Where you can. Okay, so do I need an action to unprone or?
No, it's not. No, it's just movement.
Okay, just movement. Okay, so
It would take half
I'm
of your
gonna do
movement.
that, and my
You'd be able to get back to
okay,
the actual
so
orphanage with your
my,
movement. I'll say that.
my movement. I'm gonna use that for my movement and hellish rebuke. This thing's hit me.
Yeah, you
and
should.
the range is the range is 60 feet. Am I within 60 feet?
You were within 60 feet. If you wanted to roll, use that reaction, I'll let you use that reaction right now.
No,
yeah.
Crying is a free action.
Crying is a free action. Okay. I'm doing
She did that. He did that plenty. Anyway,
Okay.
what's the DC for that?
Use the movement, and you still get the emotional effect.
What's the DC for that?
So the DC for that is, let me look. My spell save DC is 10.
Yeah, no,
still not great.
It
I gotta
passes.
get that figured out.
It passes, so it takes half damage.
If I had had that thing, I would have ruled the world in 1992.
Amazing.
Nice, amazing. Thank
So
you,
2d10. That's
dice.
Okay, so that's 14 plus 2, 16, half damage, 8.
So it takes 8 damage. But this action, that was your reaction.
Yes.
So that was your reaction from the turn. You still have your action and bonus action for this turn.
I do. Okay, so I'm going to
bonus action should be asking several questions.
I don't have any. I don't have.
All right,
bonus
we are gonna go walk.
I apologize.
Have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
Just one moment.
Shredality.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's a thief.
He's thinking. You know what? That's called irony, isn't it?
See, all the other people have their cameras turned off because they're laughing too hard.
Please. Anyways.
James is actually the
my
only other
action-
person with working camera, so I appreciate him a lot.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Oh
One
my
second.
God.
I lost my shoes.
You did lose your shoes. You
They're
left
right
my
here
shoes
on
on my
What?
coat. And that's stuff that needs to be put away. Okay. So, for my action, what I'm going to be doing is, I'm casting True Strength, actually, on the guy. Just,
True strike?
so I
Okay.
can do that. Yeah. So next time I hit him, I get advantage to hit. I believe.
Next time you hit him or someone else hits him?
I hit him.
Okay, perfect.
Actually,
All right.
let me check. Hold on.
Also, I just want to say,
Okay.
your parents...
Yeah, I gain advantage.
Your
and I
parents
apologize.
really was like, oh my god.
My dad looks like a wizard. You saw that, right? I keep
It was-
telling
it
people
was a
things,
lot.
and it's like my dad looks.
Anyway, so true strikes in to action?
Mhm.
Perfect. All right, bonus action.
Yeah, that's my action, so that's good.
Any bonus action or no?
No bonus action. I don't have really.
All right,
anything
that ends your turn. Then Cora, you're up.
Let's see. Let me cast Healing Word.
On Warlock?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and roll that. I will say, what is the... I assume you get closer, obviously. So,
Oh yeah, I walk closer. Yeah.
so you take your... if you, with your 30 feet, you'd be able to make... use 20 feet to make it in, so you'd have 10 feet of movement left to near Warlock. That heals 7 points of damage, Warlock.
Wait, what?
Heal 7, because she just healing worded you.
Heal 7. Okay, I was really worried because I thought for a second that it was take, and I would have been screwed.
That would have been hilarious. Alright, that's your action. What's your bonus action?
Who is in the order next, like, after me?
Selena, Bosch, and Bosch.
Okay. I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Selena.
Awesome, what do you say?
Girl, you got this.
Get in there, champ. I ain't hearing no
D6
bell.
inspiration die. And it's now...
I'm so inspired.
And now it's Selena's turn.
I know, right? I'm just so good.
Selena's turn. If you want to get there, you will take your 20 feet of movement. You will be at the orphanage, and you will have 5 feet of movement left. And you would see the exact same thing.
Alright, I want to do that. I kind of want to get the kids as far away from here as possible. Okay, so let me get up there. You know what? I'm gonna take out my bow again.
Alright, roll for an attack, because someone is currently engaged with it. And advantage. Roll for attack and with advantage. Sorry.
Ooh, 22!
Nice, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Would this be considered sneak attack?
Yes! That is... You definitely get sneak attack.
11.
11 points of damage. Nice. So you go and you kind of like, and so you go and you see Greg and Javier cornering this weird shaped figure, and you take your action to move to shoot him, and as you shoot this, it goes through, but you can see along with the but it goes through the figure, but it actually does take a bit of its form with it. And then he looks down and looks at this hole that's filling back up and looks up at you, and as he looks up, it changes towards your face. And it changes back.
So this thing does not take physical damage.
Oh, it's taking normal damage. It's just, that's my way of flavoring it for you. And anything else you want to do? Bonus action? Nothing else?
Let me hide. Like get out of the way.
Bonus action to hide.
Yes.
All right, so you come over to the side of the door. Next up is Bosch then.
David.
Bosch.
I started talking. I didn't know I was muted.
Nice. Okay.
How far away are we?
You are around 20 feet away from the orphanage. Taking it would. When you get to the orphanage, that means you'll have 10 feet of movement left to do whatever you want.
Don't you dare cast grease.
Cast grease.
God damn it, that's me and fucking Greg going down with this thing.
Yo, what?
There are also a ton of children running around.
Yeah.
You don't want to grease on any minors.
Yeah, whatever. I want to cast grease. I'm gonna move forward a little bit and cast grease.
So you cast grease. It's a 10-foot thing, so you're gonna put it on the doppelganger and roll a dexterity saving throw, Greg and Javier.
20, right? Yeah.
And he got an 11.
Hold on. Dexterity, you said?
Yes.
I got a +4. Wait, no, not a +4. +2 on that. 13.
Barely.
Barely passed it?
Yeah.
And what about Javier?
What? Oh. Am I supposed to be doing something?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw because he cast grease.
I swear to God, man. These grease saving throws just fuck me up. Doesn't matter who I'm playing, man. 16.
Oh, cool.
Yep, so you both are fine. This doppelganger on their head slips and falls on his back, and it's and is now prone on the floor, and you can see this blubber starting to shift and kind of try and not merge with the floor, and he's currently prone on the floor. Bonus action or nothing?
Nothing.
Alright, it is now the doppelganger's turn. Let me see what it would do.
Imagine being prone on the floor.
As it looks up, and it looks like his eyes are wide open with bright white, and Javier, you look at it, and he takes half his movement to get up, and as he's getting as he gets up, starts shifting and contorting and changing its shape and size into. Greg, are you a medium humanoid figure?
How big is medium?
Basically,
it would establish it already. Would you be medium because you're 6 foot?
Oh, wait. Yeah. There's medium.
He's a medium creaker.
As you see it getting up, Javier, you notice it just you notice it suddenly growing redder and scalier, and it starts growing this protrusion in the back as suddenly you look up as it stands up completely. It cracks his neck and just looks at you and just like, oh, I can't wait. This is going to be fun. And I say with a bonus action, it will attack. Does a 20 hit your armor class, Javier?
Did you just ask if a 20 hit my armor class?
Actually, It would be against Greg since it just changed it. Yeah, would a 20 hit your armor class, Greg?
Yes.
Isn't that a critical?
No. Dirty
Oh.
20. Dirty 20, not natural 20. Alright. And with that, you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as it's like changes into you and just whack! Just knocks you out. And like, not knocks you out, but like slams your face in and you start going back and you're reeling and you're like seeing you and you're seeing double you and you're like, whoa. Holy shit.
Like wound across 4 walks.
And yeah, now there are 2 Gregs right next to each other. That's gonna end this turn. Javier, you're up.
Oh shit! I'm gonna try to stab it with my rapier.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack.
Please, God, yeah, yeah. So the plus hit DC on
So you just add that to your roll.
Yeah, okay. So 15. Does 15 hit?
15 does hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Oh, okay. That's not my D8. Where's my D8? There's not a D8. Where the fuck is my? That's it. That's a 7. So 7 damage.
7 damage. Nice job. All right, and so you go and you slash at his back. And he's like, ah! Why would you do that to me, Javier? We're friends. What is this accent for Greg anyway?
Say that again.
Greg voice.
What's the accent for Greg?
The accent. Ooh.
Give us a Greg voice. Come on.
I've never thought of a Greg voice.
Well, you
Do
need
the
to.
Greg voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's Greg time. That's right. That's what it is.
It's Greg
Yeah, I like
time.
that.
Why would you do that to me, Javier?
Why would you do that to me?
You're no friend of mine. That's pretty cute.
Guys, don't you see this? Javier just attacked me. It is now Greg's turn. I assume you don't do a bonus action.
Which Greg? Which Greg?
Wait, Javier. Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
Bonus action? No, because I mean, hold on. Yeah, just no.
All right.
Just pick one.
Well, I mean, can I switch to like grabbing both of my hand axes out instead of my?
The bonus action you can grab your weapons. Yeah, I'll let you do that. And I assume you're gonna stay in place. You're not gonna move.
Yeah.
All right. That's gonna end your turn. Greg, top of the ground. Greg, you're up.
Cool. Ah, goddamn. Do it to me.
Don't forget, Greg, that you did take 10 points of damage, so put that into your thing.
Oh. Right, okay. Oh boy, I have 11 health.
Greg has less health than me. What? Crazy.
I don't have good intimidation though.
Wait, Bosch, how did you take 10 points of damage?
Persuasion?
Oh, never mind. That's 14. I'm stupid.
Oh, +0. So this isn't like a... can I assume that this is like a we don't know which is which, or...
Well, Greg, you know you, so you're
Yeah,
fine.
I know who I am.
We're gonna get to that in a bit. Just right now, Greg.
Well, whenever Greg got hit, he got like pushed away, didn't he? You said he got jacked in the face.
Pushed, like he got hit and he just reeled back, but stayed in his melee range.
Cool.
So yeah, take your turn and then we'll describe the situation.
Just punch him? Okay. I'm just gonna punch him.
Alright, go ahead and roll a check.
Alright, cool. Roll check. What do I do? 13.
13. Is there any additives? Any adding?
Modifiers.
Is there anything you want to add to it, or no? That's it.
Anything I want to add to it?
Anything you can add to it.
Anything I can.
Your stat, Tommy.
I don't think so.
Alright, then yeah, it misses. You go to swing and he's like, aha! Sucks for you. Like, why are you trying to hit? No, wait, hold on. What would it say? It'd be like, oh, fake Greg, how could you try to hit me? I am you.
Oh my god.
Greg time.
It's Greg time. Yeah.
Lord, there's 2 of them.
I assume there's no bonus action you can do.
Yeah, no.
Remember, they all have grease still there. It's like at the end of your turn, you have to.
Yeah. So Javier, make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, I'm gonna make one dexterity saving throw. With a 11, it fails. So yeah, it falls prone on the floor at the end of its turn. So, Greg, you stay. You want to stay in the grease, or you're gonna get out?
I want to get out.
Okay, so you move as it's prone. It'll take a reaction swipe at you with disadvantage. Javier, did you also make the dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, I got a 17.
18. With it. Yeah, 25 hits you, Greg. Oh no, yeah, 25 hits you, Greg. It was the +6 to hit, and you rolled an 18 and a 19.
Oh, I have a 19 for getting out of the grease. And
that's another 10 points of damage. Holy shit!
So
as you're running away, and you're like being like, "Oh, not so fast, fake me!" And he swipes at your legs, and you trip and so hard you do a front flip, and you land on your face, and you start. You are. You're like, aha! Foiled again.
I'm at 1 health.
He's on 1 hit
Lord.
Oh my god.
We can't heal you because it's like, which one do you heal?
So that ends Javier. That ends Greg's turn. Warlock, is your turn. As you look, you looked inside. You have True Strike, so you would have seen this all happening. So you know which one's which.
I mean, you saw me stab.
You got to roll an attack with advantage.
And I'm also not. Okay, I think it's very fun, the visual idea of just like, oh man, we don't know which one I know. I am going to use Burning Hands, but first, because this is a big ol' cone.
Actually, so what's funny is I rolled the initiative for the children at the beginning, and they got a 12. I forgot about putting their initiative after Selena. So I'd say, for argument's sake, the children have relatively. There are some people that are just like staying against the walls, but they're staying clear from the action.
Yeah. I am going to. So Javier's still like nearby this thing, right?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I also stabbed it, so I.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look at you and go, "Could you please get the fuck out of the way for like 5 seconds?" And I am going. No, I'm gonna use Burning Hands, and Okay, me as a player, I know Javier can't move right now, but like, I tried. So I am going. I'm casting Burning Hands, and I'm using my goofy little 15-foot cone.
That's going to hit Greg, isn't it?
It might hit either of them, but the thing
I
is,
just want you to know that this is a. Actually, no, it should be fine, right?
You know what? Hold on. No, I'm thinking.
You wouldn't hit Greg, because Greg probably took in his movement to get out of the way.
Let's go! Okay, yeah, no, I am going to use that.
There are some children in the 15-foot cube cone area.
You see, now I gotta make choices. Now I gotta think.
Yeah.
Mind Sliver. Eldritch Blast?
No,
hold on.
Like there's a safe way, then there's a safe one, and then there's a way where you don't hurt There's a way you don't hurt anyone, and then there's a faster way that you will hurt people.
Okay, you know what? I think I'm just gonna use fucking Eldritch Blast.
Alright. Go ahead and roll with attack with advantage.
Yeah, that's the one that fucking auto hits.
Auto hits?
Buddy.
Yeah, no, Eldritch Blast auto hits.
No, you roll for attack with Eldritch Blast.
I'm pretty sure it does.
No.
Definitely oh wait, no, I'm stupid. I'm thinking about Magic Missile because I'm an idiot.
Magic Missile auto hits.
Okay. Okay, so that's 11 plus 2 to hit, so 13.
13 just misses. You don't hit Javier, but you see Greg. You see Greg like looking like on. Oh, actually, wait. It would have been a straight roll because he's prone.
Oh wait, I have advantage. Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
an
no,
idiot.
but it would have been a straight roll because he was prone.
He's still in the way. He's just on the ground, which is why I was saying, hold on a second.
Yeah. Okay, but I get advantage to hit him, and I didn't take the advantage.
Well, it was prone anyway because so it would have been a disadvantage if it wasn't for the advantage. So it was a straight roll, right?
I get advantage on the dude.
Oh,
if the dude is prone.
Yes.
So I get to hit him even harder. Hold on, what am I thinking?
So wait. Eldritch Blast is it's advantage if you're doing a spell attack on a prone target. I thought it was that disadvantage.
Yeah, but I've still got True Strike.
Oh shit! True Strike counters that.
Still
My
got
bad.
True
Yeah,
Strike.
yeah. Roll again. Roll again.
Okay, let me just do it. Oh my god.
Please be natural 20.
I love showing it.
Oh shit! Let's go. All right, yeah. Go ahead and roll crit. You're a crit.
Ha
I get to kick this dude's ass. Okay, so I roll damage and then double it because it's crit. So that's a D10. Go roll. 7 plus 7 doubled 14, and I have plus 2, so that's 16. That is 16 damage to this guy with a
Yeah. Okay. This is good. So you're like, I know you're the fake Greg. And you push out your arm. And this is actually Moriarty as well. So you'd be like, you can't fool me. And you push out this, and this deep blue energy of like anger, like angry blue energy, just goes, pushes out, and smacks this Greg in the chest. And as it does, this red scales come flying off as they then shift and fall to ooze on the floor. And at this point, you can see that while it is harder, it's still Greg on the floor, but it's still like it's kind of like hard to hold his form. And it's like, I don't know what you're talking. Why did you hit me, Warlock?
I would hit you anyways.
All right, that's gonna. Is there a bonus action you want to do?
No, just respond a bit.
Cora, it's your turn.
Like, even if I didn't.
Cora, you ended the your turn in front of the door too, right?
Yeah.
And James, you're 6 foot, right?
Yeah.
Roll a perception check for me before you start the turn.
16 plus. Actually, I think my wisdom shit. Actually, hold on. Yeah, perception's plus 0, so 16.
No. Cora, not you.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Stop talking. Quit talking.
9.
You with advantage because Moriarty actually attacked Greg.
Oh, that 9
What's
still.
what? So that's with your added. Yeah, there was a DC I had in mind. Cora would have no fucking clue who's the real Greg.
Right.
You see one Greg that's kind of just lying on the ground, just saying, "Why did you hit me, Warlock?" And then you also see a Greg just like head over tea kettle, just like, yeah. So you would have no clue who is who.
Job well done. No more beastie. Anything else around trying to murder
And so this
children?
is gonna be interesting. Whatever you decide to do, I need you to roll a d6.
Oh dear. What health is Greg at?
You wouldn't know.
1.
As the player, you wouldn't know, but as the player, it'd be 1. But as the character, you wouldn't know. Just, I have a specific number and set of numbers in mind for the doppelganger, and the other one for Greg.
I'm gonna cast sleep.
You're gonna cast sleep.
Yeah.
Oof.
On who? On everyone in the room?
Just the two Gregs.
All right. Is there a DC saving throw?
No.
They just
It's
fall
health, isn't it?
asleep?
It's health, I believe.
Oh shit, yeah. So you need to roll health.
Greg, like the real Greg, is just fucking out. Like
Yeah,
instantly.
Greg's passed out. And what? Just roll it for the doppelganger.
But of course you don't know it's the doppelganger.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Just what's the health that you roll?
So just it looks like it just casts. It just says creatures within 20 feet of a point I choose are affected in ascending order of their current hit points.
So.
Oh, never mind. It says 5d20.
5d20.
Or 5d8. Sorry.
Okay, roll the d8s.
Greg, I'm so nervous for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Okay, so I rolled a 5, an 8, a 3, a 7, and a 1.
You don't have to tell me the rest. Yeah, no. Both Gregs just pass out asleep.
Cool.
It's like, you can't stop. Oh.
That's suspicious.
Greg as well is passed out. Like, he's now just laying prone on the floor, just sleeping. Is there anything else you want to do with your bonus action?
Awesome. I'm gonna cast healing word on both of them just because I don't know which one's which.
Can you do that? Wait, can you do healing word on both? I thought it was only one.
We're not the spell slots. We're not in combat.
No, we are in combat still.
We are still damn.
Yeah, no, this is bonus action. You can only do it on one.
There's no threat here to go check which one is the right one.
Shoot, I don't know which one's which, so...
Hold on a second. Talking is a free action, correct?
Yeah, talking is a free action, but
it's this motherfucker right here.
Well, no, but it's on your turn.
Oh.
Aw, dang.
Never mind.
Yeah.
What if I just say, hey, does anyone know who's the real one?
You rolled your perception check earlier. You wouldn't know.
Oh, I can't just ask?
No, you should have done. You should have specified that.
Okay.
I don't mean to be mean DM, but like seriously, like.
I know it's fun.
You failed your perception check. I gave you advantage as well.
Is sleep concentration?
I don't.
Yeah, but they got a con save to wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
And that's on their turn.
I'm going to just do bardic inspiration to the next person.
That would be Selena.
Yeah.
What are you saying this time?
We could be heroes just for one day.
All right, Selena, it's your turn. So you get a D. Wait, did you already use your D6 bardic inspiration?
I did earlier.
Okay, so then you get another one. Perfect. It's your turn. You have been hidden against the door when this happened. So you can roll a perception check with disadvantage because you would not see this happen. You look in and you see two Gregs, and both are sound asleep.
You said perception check. That's a 16, even with disadvantage.
One of them's been roasted, so.
So you would see Greg, the one that's your Greg, is like face down on the ground and like it's soundly sleeping. The other one, as it fell asleep, you see just the form just shifting. It's like the scales are kind of moving along its arm. It's like it's a constant movement. You would notice with a 16 that this Greg that's sleeping right next to Javier is very much not the real Greg and is an imposter.
Us?
So yeah, go ahead. I assume you're gonna roll for attack. Go ahead and roll for attack.
Yes, I would like to stab him.
You're gonna... Okay, so you walk up, you go ahead and roll attack. Roll attack with advantage.
Would this be considered
a 21?
Sorry?
Don't know.
What did you say?
I got a 21.
Okay, what did someone else say before that?
I was gonna say, would this be considered a stealth attack because they've never
This
seen
is a
them?
sneak.
And
This is a sneak attack, and they get advantage because they're prone. So the 21 definitely has. Go ahead and roll your damage with sneak attack.
$17.
How do you want to do this?
Let's go.
Honestly, I just want to go up and stab him in the head. He tried to take my face, so I'm gonna stab him in the face.
So yeah, as you go up and you get on, and your halfling self easy enough, you're able to just like you see it, you run up, you get your knife, and you kind of like, and you jump up and you stab straight into the middle of his forehead. As you do, his eyes shoot open and change into yours, into your face. And as it does, you can see his mouth suddenly gape and scream in your face. Ah! It's your voice, it's your action, but as it does, his face fades away. And as you take out the knife, this goo comes out and splatters against the wall. And you see its form suddenly just start deteriorating as it's still your face. Suddenly it changes to Greg's, then it changes to Warlock's, it changes to Javier's, changes to the child, changes toward Felicity, changes towards some of the animals, and suddenly it changes back to yours, and it says, "Why?" And it seeps and forms out to create this puddle as you see the head just there in its normal form. And that's where we're going to end our session today.
The horse, TM.
Quite a little health scare there, you guys.
Yeah.
It's like AL.1.
Greg was at 1 HP. That was twice I rolled max damage. I am impressed that I did that. That was still so. I mean, you guys did really well. I didn't want to make it too difficult. Today I loaded on the fucking I'm trying to include more fights because I want you guys to actually earn your levels this time. Last time it was kind of hard too. And I know Javier is happy about it. So yeah, I'm trying to include more fights. I'm trying to do more things. How did you like the ogre fight? Was completely improv.
It was fun.
Yeah, and the that doppelganger fight I was looking at fights I wanted to do on the road, and I already had something in mind, but then I was like, this doppelganger looks actually really sick, and I might have recently read about Halloween Kills and the storyline with that, so that was slightly inspired by that.
When's our next session, by the way?
Next Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, and what day would that be, perchance?
Today is
that would be the 22nd or the 23rd.
22nd or 23rd, yes. Depends.
Do we want to have a Halloween one on the 29th or 30th?
I'm gonna be in Tennessee on the 29th. And
I have a good little Halloween party the weekend before.
I think the 30th. I think the 30th it would be better, but at the same time, I also don't know what I'll be doing.
I have a goofy little Halloween party on the 30th.
So I'd say that week we can take off. So next week we'll have a session. We'll get there, and then we will talk it out. Maybe we'll do it earlier. Maybe we'll do it on like a Thursday. Or maybe I'll do it. Maybe because I can do it on a Thursday.
Yeah, Thursdays.
We'll see. We'll organize it. But yeah, that's all for today's session. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. It was a lovely time. I'm glad that Greg could join us at the end of this. And yeah, stay tuned for our next session. Bye, guys.